Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there, Foolin. Hello there, Craigster.
Hello.
Hello from London.
Hello from London. This is London calling, except this isn't London calling. This is a bit of post-Lego Con and a little bit of castle building tonight, folks, which I think it's super applicable. Of all days, I think it's super applicable, don't you, Foolin?
I certainly do, yes. It's a very special day, and we've got a very special look at something very special.
It is. So, yeah, indeed, folks, it's special. Maybe we should call it the London Eye Special. Craigster, of course, is with me as well. He's going to be building exactly the same set as I'm building. I've actually already made a bit of a start as it happens, but there we go, folks. You can see it here. But don't worry, you will see me actually building it because I filmed it. And we've got a live stream of it. So you will be seeing me build it in just a sec, folks. Got a little speedy build on it. Sai saying turn on your mic. Greg, turn on your mic. Can you hear me okay?
It's a little bit muffled.
Is it a little bit muffled? Hold on, let me have a look at my settings then. Thanks, Sai. Thanks for the heads up, dude. I do appreciate that. Let's go to here.
I thought it was me. Thanks, Si.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's the wrong mic. Bear me a second, folks. Thank you for that. Let's go to this.
That's better.
There
Instantaneously.
Are we back in it again?
Yeah, that's it. Quality audio. Woohoo!
Here we go. This is London calling. Blah, 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 blah. I've already built this. Special from Barry. Craigster. That's it. Here we are. We're back again. So how are we all doing? Lego Con. Wow. That was good. I enjoyed it. It was a lot there for adults, a lot there for kids. And you know what I really liked about it? I'm just saying it, folks. I'm loving the fact that we didn't get any leaks, or hardly any anyway. Castle was awesome. Love the look of that. Sanctum Sanctorum, amazing. I love that. And we got a pretty damn cool looking space set as well, which I thought was awesome. I really liked it. Didn't have a clue that we were going to get them. We thought we'd get the castle. Fooling straight off the bat. What was your feeling on it all?
I'll be honest with you. I've had quite a long day, so I'm a little bit tired. But yeah, my reaction probably wasn't what you guys were expecting. But trust me, inside I was buzzing. I'm absolutely over the moon at what they produced for this 90th anniversary set, and being castle is made even more sweeter.
Yeah, we was folks. In case you wonder, I actually streamed it. In fact, it was a members stream. It was an all member stream. This one. There was 10 of us on the panel. Actually 11 actually. And then what happened was I had it running live on the stream as well, and it was really good. It was really good fun. So it was really good fun to hang out with the members, which I always do once or twice a month anyway, and secondly to just kind of get the reaction of everybody as well and what they thought of it. What's all I said? But I can't afford the castle set. After doing some math, maybe people becoming a patron might help you get one day castle buy. But you need a lot of patrons for that, Oldendorf. I'd just start saving if I was you, mate. I would definitely just start saving. And it's the same for everyone. We've all got to save up for it if we want it. But to be honest, the one I'm really interested in getting is the Sanctum Sanctorum, because that will be a nice addition to Legondon. And maybe the castle for another time. I don't know. I'm more interested in getting the castle than I am the AT-AT now. In all honesty, I really am. So we have to see. What I saw of the prices, I thought it was fair game actually, especially the classic space set. I think there's something like 1,200 pieces for £90, isn't it, Craig?
Yeah, it is.
That was pretty good going. That was really, really good going.
That does look really nice. That.
And what did you think? What was your kind of off the bat impression of Lego Con 2022?
Yeah, I thought Lego Con was done a lot better. I think we listened to some feedback. It had a bit less kiddified, a bit more aimed at like the family, which is what they were aiming for. I think they could have done without the Lego Masters bit, if I'm honest. Yeah, that was a bit unnecessary.
Yeah, it was a filler.
But the reveals were good. I'm glad they kept. I mean, it was only the avatar really that had leaked.
By hackers, which is weird. I'm not sure. There's a cover up. There we go.
But everything else I thought was like pretty good. Obviously, Promo Bricks had got a view of it when done the drawings for all of them, including the Cad Bane and and the ATTE.
Well, the
Yeah.
ATTE is amazing. I think that looks really nice. I'm
Yeah.
definitely going to get that set as well. So I don't know, man. There's some really good stuff revealed. I love them. I really, really did. Brickbot says, I feel the Sanctum Sanctorum is a bit boutique hotel-y. That's the sand green on top doing that.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit. And I mean, it's not going to look great next to my version of the Bugle, but in reality, that is what colour the roof, probably what I would have done if I'd have built it. I would have probably gone for that colour.
Yeah.
So I don't know what else they could have done. I think the added features of being able to swap the windows out and stuff with the little characters is quite clever. And yes, Justin as well. He's done a really good job, I think.
Yeah. Even Star City is saying the Inquisitorship looks good for a Star Wars Lego set. I'm known for being picky with Star Wars Lego. Yep, I like that. That was good. I had no idea that was coming. Yeah, the landing gear, which is made of Technic. I thought I really liked the look of that. That was very, very awesome. So that was top banana. So all in all, very, very good. So let's say hello to everybody who is in the chat. Let's go right to the top. Loads of you out there. Got Burko Bricks. He was a laugh for that.
Happy birthday again.
Yeah. And happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Burko. Happy birthday to you. Have a great day, my friend. Lovely to have you here. Ian Brickbot, is that evening? He was getting old on Terry's account.
Yeah, he's on the right account. Jeez,
yeah, he's on the right account this time. Cy O'Connor is out there. Cy, did you see that picture that was done for us? Let me know if you have or haven't. It's really cool, isn't it? It's really, really cool. Oldnoff is out there. Good to see Oldnoff. I hope you're feeling a bit better as well, Oldnoff. Simon Moss is out there. After watching LegoCon, I'm coming to have to do more overtime till I drop. Yeah, that is a thing. Cabbage is out there as well. Hello, everyone. He really enjoyed himself today as well. Of course, we got Bazza and we got Simon say, hey. Good to see you, dude. Barefoot on Bricks. Great to see you. Anyone who's out there, do us a favor, right? If you're interested in who these two chaps are that are with me today, well, you got Craigster. He's building the set. You've got Foolin, who is the kind of, how can I put it? He's our expert on the panel for castle stuff.
He's our resident castle authoritaire.
He is. He really, really is, folks. He is nothing he doesn't know about castle. Minifig Nick's out there.
That's pressure. That is.
Well, there you go. We can throw questions at him all night long, folks, because he's going to be looking after the chat as well. We're going to be building
Grand Maester of Castles.
He is indeed. The jester. You can see Craig's just kicking off there. Who else is out there as well? We've got a load out there. Stud City. Stud, mate. Honestly, I've missed you to bits on a Friday. Really have. Mayor Hosco. He jumped in for a bit as well. Is this you? Good to see you. Is this you? Echo Bricks. He was in, Steve. He was in on the panel as well today. I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys did too. If the members are out there that were in the panel, if you enjoyed it, if you'd like me to do it again next year, let me know. I mean, we could do another watch party another time. I thought it was quite good fun, actually. It was just a good little giggle doing it with everyone. Sai's out there. Good to see you, Sai. Please do give my love to your lovely wife, Lorraine. Who else have we got? Oh, I just spotted someone in there. I just spotted someone who I did want to see. There she is. There she is. The woman of the hour. The lovely Isabel Louise. Very happy LegoCon switched to YouTube this year. Way less technical difficulties. 10 times better. There was 33,000 people I spotted watching that at one time. And when you take into account the amount of watch parties that were going on today, folks, you could probably add on another sort of 5,000 to that, I would suggest. Isabel Louise, thank you so much for the artwork. I will be throwing that out on my socials over the weekend, i.e. tomorrow. Thank you so much. It's just brilliant. I love the artwork. I really, really do. I'm going to get a really nice version of that printed off because I'm very good friends with my mates at work who work in Reaper Graphics. Who else we got out there? One Brick Studs says maybe Lego can deliver a LegoCon for kids and another separate LegoCon for AFOLs. However, I enjoyed it today. I don't mind the mixture personally. I like the mixture of the two. I like to see what's going on in both camps. My inner child, and I sincerely mean that. My inner child loves the Lego stuff and seeing what else is going on out there. Kind of broadens the horizon, stops it being so narrow. In my opinion, anyway. But I get where you're going with that, my friend. I really do. I've got a feeling he's going to do a member stream of the new castles, maybe 6 hours. No, I won't. That won't be for members. That's going to be one for everyone. If I get it, I want to get the Sanctum Sanctorum. I have to find out when that comes out. Maybe a day one purchase. Who knows? Good afternoon. Love the set you're building. First time at this channel for me. Johnny Sparkle.
Hello.
/JVO. Welcome to this is, my friend, honestly, the LBB family. Now, there's one thing I do want to say to everybody out there. There's 2 ways you can support the channel. Actually, there's 3. First way, super chat. I'll pop your name up on London Wall, give you a big shout out over, of course, on Instagram. Or if you want to join, become a member. Details of that are down just below, between kind of what you're watching now visually and the description. You'll find that little join button. If you want to join, it'd be great to have you on board, folks, and immerse yourself in the LBB family. Both tiers, Londoner, Greater Londoner, have their perks. If you fancy it, great. Otherwise, you know what? It's just brilliant to have you all here, folks. It really, really is. And we're going to be building tonight. We are building set 91001, the Castle in the Forest set, folks. I've been looking forward to building this for, well, it feels like a year now. It really does. Craig's already started, as you can see down here. Craig's doing the plates at the moment, putting the blue plates together because there's a sort of hidden watery sort of section to this, which looks pretty good. Did you like? I mean, they packed it in, Craig, didn't they? There's no room for any air in there or anything like that, was there?
No, it was it was a bit like that. The top that the male presenter was wearing on LegoCon, wasn't it? Packed it in.
Yeah, they really did, and maybe that's what they should do in the future, folks. Because let's face it, there's a lot of air in those boxes that we purchase from Lego, and if that saves us some money, I'm all for that. I really am.
Far too big, aren't they?
Yeah, well, they are. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love them. I love having a big box. There's something psychologically brilliant about it. But 1, it means they can't pack so much on the shelves in the Lego store. And 2, it's a little bit cheaper, which is what you know. If it makes it a bit cheaper in this day and age, I'm all for that. I really am. We got thanks so much, Nicole, aka Foolin With Bricks. Johnny Sparkle, great to have you here, my friend. Tell us a little bit about yourself as well, mate, because I generally am trying to sort of, create organically a family here at LBB, and that's why I always call it the LBB family. Big box for big instructions. Don't need instructions, Matt. You know that. We just need digital versions of it. If you're going to save money doing that, I got the impression last night that Matt definitely wasn't up for OEM versions of Lego sets. But then equally, there was quite a few people out there that did fancy it. I tell you, you can get your same Lego set cheaper without box art, without instructions. Why not? Horses for courses, swings and roundabouts. Who knows? I just threw it out there because I don't hear enough people talking about it. Bubba Bricks, are we happy with the reveals? Yes, Bubba Bricks, 100% happy with the reveals. Love the classic space set. Love the Sanctorum set. Love the castle set. Question is, what one will I buy first? Good to see you here, Bubba Bricks. It really is. So anyway, folks, this is where I'm at with it. It's a great set. There's a couple of odd things about building it, I will say. Graphically, there's definitely a bit of an issue when it comes to around between 77 and 86. The colours are well washed out on the PDF as well. Good morning to you, Richard. Happy Sunday, my friend. But it's a great looking set. It really is. So far, I'm very happy with it. Got a little play feature there. Look, if I pull that out, trapdoor. Which is quite cool. And there's a couple of other bits and pieces. The staircase, building that up. A little work of art that is, folks. It really is. But the instructions are, how can I put it? They're just okay. They don't get much better than that. Oh, look, there's a plastic bag over there. That's where I put all my rubbish. I use plastic to put all my plastic in, folks. I'm trying to upcycle and all that sort of thing. You know what it's like. So anyway, that's kind of where I'm at the moment. Craigster there is just kicking off. I'm on bag 2. I just finished bag 2. I'm starting on bag 3. We'll get probably half this done tonight, and then we'll randomly stream another time to finish it all off. There's 12 lots of bags, folks, of which those 12 are really more like 26. But anyway, we'll go as far as we can tonight, which would be nice. Who we got out there? We've got Rylex out there as well. Hello, Rylex. Good to meet you, mate. Welcome to the LBB family as well. Since we have loads of different people out here. But anyway, folks, I always try and make my live streams as interactive as possible. We really are. But you know what I always do? I like to show videos on these streams as well. And you know what? I've got one coming up. And this one that's coming up is just where or how I got to this. And basically, folks, I just turned on the camera, started building it, and then I created a quick speed build out of it. So anyway, so sit back, relax, right, and enjoy this speed build, which only lasts for about 2.5 minutes, folks. A little bit of funky music. I even put the old intro into it as well, because I've made a video for a little while. Sit back, enjoy, relax, catch your breath, and reflect on LegoCon 2022.
Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Stars, I keep seeing stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks flying through the dark while we collide. Tell me that I'm all you ever wanted. Take me to a crowded place and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue. Into your blue, right into you. Underwater, I'm under, but I'm high. I can't let go of the way you love me better. Thought I could never touch the sky, but you got me holding heaven. Take me to a crowded place and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue, right into you. Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue, right into you.
And there you go. It's not a bad little video, was it? I was getting quite into that. A little bit
It's
of
a
a funky tune.
tune.
Yeah, I
That was
love
a
the
really
tune.
dance.
It's one of my favorites. And I keep, I love it. Honestly, I really do, folks. I used that once for a video, just a little short video, when I was building something on a beach of all places. It was a baking hot day last year, down at Goring, just along to the right of where Brighton is. And you know what? I just fell in love with the song. Every time I love it, I just love it. I use it on the Transatlantic live stream as well. But it's just one of those songs I kind of like. So anyway, that's where I'm at. So anyway, let's start building, shall we? And I'll pop your keyboard down here. There we go. And I can start building. So anyway, like I say, folks, this set doesn't actually come with instructions. It comes with you can download a PDF document, or you can do it on some app, which I don't know. I haven't bothered doing that. I'm doing it on the PDF. And thank you, Stab. I thought it was quite a cool little video as well. So thank you, my friend. What do you think of the instructions so far, Craigster?
Yeah, the classic PDF type ones you'd get from mocks that you'd buy. They're not great.
Yeah. It's just not quite the Lego quality, the premium that we're used to, is it?
It's the colours more than anything, I think.
Yeah. The colours are definitely off on this set. Matt Elder, I believe he's built this set, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Matt, did you think the same thing as well? Did you think that the and anyone else? This goes out to anyone older enough. Have you built this set? Let me know what your thoughts were, because the colours just seem a bit washed out. If the brick pods are still out there, carrying Ian. If you're not up to mischief, let us know what your thoughts were. But anyway, on that note, so Foolin, tell us a little bit about Lego Con and your thoughts on that, my friend, because there was all sorts of things. Avatar, there's all sorts of things and shenanigans going on.
Yeah, it was a massive improvement, certainly from last year. I mean, from the live stream crashing and all sorts last year went wrong, but I guess it was the first year they did it. So, but this year they greatly improved it. And what was really good, as Craig touched on, was the fact that they didn't leak anything. Nothing was leaked really. So it was good to see the sets. We knew what sets were coming, possibly, but we didn't get to see them properly in all their glory. So it was really nice to see them as a first time thing. It was really good.
Yeah. So if you was being completely objective and you wasn't being like the crazy castle guy that you normally are, and I mean that in the nicest possible way, what set would you buy out of all of those ones revealed if money was no object? Would it still be castle?
The Galaxy Explorer.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that came out of nowhere for me, that one.
So if you could only buy one, that would be it, would it, Barry?
If it wasn't a castle.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. You would get the car. I mean, I think everyone would go for the castle, but if you took the castle out of it,
if you took the castle out of it, Galaxy Explorer, because I mean that was again, it was an old school set from 1979, and it just looks so cool, and I love classic space as well. So definitely be that.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you, mate. It's a cool set. For anyone who's just tuning in as well, do us a little favor. You can check out the description below all the details of my companions on this build with me. But also, while you're down there in the description, there's a little thing called a thumbs up. Give it a little knock, give it a little tap with your finger or your mouse, and that really greatly helps. People know that we're streaming at the moment, so we get some more people in, which is great. And we've got 40 people out there at the moment, so give us a thumbs up, folks. Let's see if we can get to 50 tonight. We normally do. And thank you if everybody was out there last night who tuned into London Calling. Thank you as always for that as well. You guys are beautiful, and I love having you here. I really do. So you would go for the spaceship, which does look pretty cool. I love the amber. The amber canopy that comes with it. What about you, Craigster? What would you go for?
If they couldn't have the castle, if
you couldn't have the castle, because the castle's so big, is it? I mean, it's like a blooming UCS set.
Yeah, I'd be the same. I'd want the nostalgia hit of the space.
Oh, right, okay, space. Interesting.
It'd be like, I had the same thing when I was building the Forestman set today. It was just that wave of being able to build something like when you were a kid, and then but having the modern techniques on it and the newer bricks as well made it a bit more enjoyable than I remember, because it was all big black molded pieces, but they've done it quite well with some nice little curves and stuff. It's a really, really good set. It's really well worth getting. Whether it's worth getting it if it is going to be a gift with purchase with a castle, I don't know, but if you haven't got it and you're thinking on the fence about it, I definitely would get it.
I'm curious, right? It's going for £40 on average, I'd say, at the moment on eBay, and you can get it for about £37. I think we looked up last night on Bricklink. I think it's worth it. Do you think it's worth it, having built it?
Well, in terms of a set, I think you could have easily charged $29.99 and it would have been worth it. I think anything above that, and if you really want it, then it's like anything. What you'd be prepared to pay a little bit more. But I think as a set, if they put it on the shelves at $29.99, it would have sold all day long, and people would have bought it. Yeah. I'm a little bit disappointed about the putting the 18. I can see, me and Barry were talking about it, I can see why they've done it, but in reality, there's going to be kids that are going to love that little castle set, and they're not giving kids credit for. They don't all want licensed themes. You know, my daughter's more into Friends than she is Harry Potter. So, and Friends isn't licensed. So, I think they just don't give kids enough credit. Or the focus groups that do listen to are wrong.
Well, Robin Hood's still a sort of thing, isn't it? It's not like it's from the dark age. I know it's from years ago. It's from the dark age. It's not a pun, but kids still watch Robin Hood and know about Robin Hood. So it's not a completely wild thing.
Have you got it there, Craigster? Have you got it there with you still?
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Let's have a look at it. That's it. Let's make it bigger. There you go. There it is, folks.
Same. Naomi's play this year that she did at school was a take on Robin Hood. So yeah, she knows exactly who it is, the bows and arrows and everything. So I just think they're trying the hit of, would adults buy this? Yes. Does adults going to buy it because it says 18 years and up on it? No. I don't think that's going to sell it to us. I think the fact that it's a reimagining is
relevant, isn't it? Really?
Yeah.
The age thing.
I just think their marketing
good.
way off.
It's so dark, isn't it? So, and you say the original one was actually made of black parts.
This is black, and the original was black as well. Yeah.
Really?
Do you want to see it?
Yeah, I've
got the original.
Yeah, he's got the original. The figures are really good on that as well. There you go.
Wow. And why did they use black? Did they not have brown back in the day?
That's correct, yeah. At that period of time when it came out in 1987, they didn't have the black parts for the branches. They didn't sort of turn up to about 1990, 91. And then they started to come on sets like this one here.
They only really did brown accessories, didn't they, back then at that point?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, dark brown accessories. But you can see this set was from 1993, 92, 93, and you see it's got brown branches on it.
Yeah. That's pretty impressive. Like, and also it's bizarre because it is a proper snapshot in time of when there wasn't all the colours that we've got today.
That's right.
Interestingly, folks, in case anyone wondered, this is the box art, and what Craig's referring to is, and me and Craig actually, I say me and Craig and I both spotted something. We were talking about it earlier on. He spotted one thing, I spotted the other. So over here, where it says Forest Hideout, underneath it says Castle System. What's that about? A castle system?
Modular.
And also 18 years and up. Again, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Well, why would you... what does that mean it's modular, though, the castle system? I mean, it's Lego system, isn't it? It's part of that.
Yeah. We had this conversation early on, actually, just sort of discussing it. On the early sets, let's take the King's Castle. So this one here that I bought recently. That came out in 1984. Originally, it just had Lego land on it, on the strip, on the ribbon. And as time went on, so 2 or 3 years down the line, they added the castle system just underneath that on the same set. And I think that was to signify the fact that it's a castle system. You can modularize a lot of the sets. A lot of the sets have got Technic pins, so you can push them together, that kind of thing. And I think that was just banding it together. I think it was a play on words more than anything.
Okay.
I mean, that's just my opinion. That's not set in concrete. That's what I think.
It's theory.
The original one, then, Barry, that you've got there, did that have a Technic pinhole in that treehouse, or is it just plain? It doesn't have it isn't connected up to any others.
No. In the treehouse one, it hasn't, but a lot of the actual castle builds have, and they have the exact same castle system writing on it as well. So from the key, I think I remember showing you the Siege Castle earlier. The Siege Tower set, and that's got castle system on it. And that didn't come out till a little bit later than 1984. That came out in 1986, I think. 1986, 1985, 1986. So that couple of years that has gone on, they added that system castle to the ribbon. Originally, they didn't have that on now.
So it's kind of like a nod to the original, but it doesn't really make much sense, does it?
No, not at all. It's just a little sort of nostalgia hit nod. I mean, there was never going to put Legoland on there, was there? There's no reason for them to do that. But putting the name of the actual set on there. If you look at the new castle set, it's actually, I've looked at the box art, it's almost identical to the Forest one.
Yeah. So, did that make you smile, Barry? Because I knew that was a bit of a concern for you at one time.
Massively, yeah. Everything all my fears that I had for this set, but both gift with purchase and the castle set, every little bit of fear I had going forward, they've alleviated that massively. They could not have made it any better for me.
Lego have done you proud.
For me, yes, in this respect, yeah. After what they've been up to lately, they've certainly pulled it out of the bag for this particular set.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, because it was interesting that the castle box looks really good. The Explorer spaceship looks really good. The two Star Wars sets, the ATT and the Justifier, look really good. That Sanctum Sanctorum, that black box, does not look good, in my opinion.
The Sanctum Sanctorum, you don't like that?
No, I don't like the box art. The other
the box art, yeah.
Even for the Star Wars stuff, fantastic.
Yeah.
Great for the castle, great. The box art in that 18 plus for that. I know it's like a bit like the Bugle, but I think the Bugle was a bit more standoffish on that box than the way the Sanctum Sanctorum
was. In the black box, 18 box, wasn't it?
Yeah. But I've been bored of them since about 3 months in. I was just like, we need to have a bit of color on this. Like even these Bricklink sets, I preferred the white to the black, to be honest.
The Marvel, there should be comic booky boxes, shouldn't they? They should have little
exactly.
things on them. Yeah.
Even it's like a sort of wallpaper, a Marvel wallpaper. You know, when they the easiest thing to do, Lego, in case you're watching, right, is at the beginning of every Marvel program, they flick through comics, don't they? Really quick. It's part of the intro. Just do that. That's all you need.
Yeah, totally agree.
I got a theory here from Lester. Lester sent in a picture to me on Instagram. Feel free to ever DM me, folks, if you want to. I'm very approachable. I really am, especially on Friday nights. I always want you guys to send me pictures on Friday night for London Calling, especially you, Stud. I haven't had one from you for a little while. Monty Python was never really my thing, but I do appreciate it. Lester sent me a picture. He says that he's got a theory that they've done the character out of Monty Python. And it's the knight with the coconuts. Now, for all you Monty Python fans out there, what do you reckon? Could that be him?
Yeah,
could it be
it could.
It's a Black Falcon figure, isn't it?
Yeah, I've looked up the character whilst we were doing the intro, folks, and blimey, my wife's home. My wife's gone to a hen do tonight. I was expecting her to be in about 1 o'clock tomorrow morning. She just messaged me to say I'm back. We just started the stream. We got a picture from Echo Bricks as well. Could this be the figures that are coming out? Do you guys want to see a picture of this? I'm pretty sure it's Echo. Is it? It has the knight. Oh, so it's relevant. It has the knight in it as well. I tell you what, folks, this is actually pretty cool. I think I can show these. Anyway, here we go. This here. I can see if I can share the picture a little bit better, actually. I'll tell you what I do. It's got like a Nutcracker character on it. That robot's in it that was from Lego Con, and certainly Captain Birdseye as well. What I'll do is I'll try and copy it over, and I can show you a proper picture of it in just a mo. So thank you for sending me that, Echo. Am I allowed to show that one, Craigster?
So look.
I'll show you it in just a tick. Let me forward
Series 23. It's the Series 23. So.
It's the whole series.
I would think so.
I mean, it looks like an official picture. I mean, that is not a leaked picture.
I would think so.
Okay.
If it's already out, then you can't get into trouble for sending.
Oh, right, that's cool. So get boys and girls in the chat. If you do want to see it, just give me a yes, and I'll give you a shout out as well. Just put a Y in there. We'll keep it very easy.
Put a Y, please.
Put a Y in there. Come on, you know you want to. Let's do that. I'll save it there. Okay, and then all I've got to do is share it. In fact, I'll tell you, I won't share it. I'll upload it as an overlay. That's always getting me in trouble with my overlays. But let's do. Honestly, folks, I had a right old drama with an overlay once. You wouldn't believe it, but I'll tell you about it one day. Anyway, let's get this image uploaded. I got to say, they look really good, and especially one of them. My army, in case you didn't know, folks, is actually the Queen's Royal Guards army. So this is the Lego minifigures, which I believe are coming out in 2023, and this is them. So the image, because I've blown it up, is a little bit. It doesn't look like super great, but we've got a knight in there. It looks like a Nutcracker character. What do you reckon of these, Craigster? I'm loving the popcorn one.
Look at the turkey.
Yeah, I love the popcorn, man. I'm up for that popcorn.
Love them. Look at the werewolf boy. The wolf boy. I love this.
Where's the wolf boy?
This is awesome.
Yeah, with the blue.
At the back.
Oh yeah,
dungarees on, yeah.
Dungarees on.
Yeah, wicked.
Oh my god.
Yeah, there's quite a few in there.
That is awesome.
That is cool. Look at the elf though. He's got like the one of those snowy toys as well.
Yeah, the snow globes.
Snow globe. Yeah.
And a snowman. There's a snowman.
I was looking at the captain and thinking you could do a real good like meme of them walking into the kitchen and saying, "I thought you said you were going for a shit."
I tell you what, right? And
the popcorn as well. That's good for a fun fair one.
Yeah.
If you've got a fun fair, but I heard
Yeah,
something
also
like
cinema.
turkey's wings flapping as well, but I don't know if that's true.
I don't know. You could get a white one of them, make it look like Hedwig.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
a
The
good
robot as
series.
well. That's a nod to series 1, isn't it? The robot.
I don't know. Yeah, maybe
No.
the little knight. You can see his little hobby horse, which will be a cute little piece as well.
Yeah.
Loving that.
375. He's got the shield from 375 Yellow Castle.
Love it.
That's
Minifig
awesome.
Who says, "Yay!" Foolin With Bricks, of course. Ian
all over
Brickbod,
that.
barefoot on bricks.
Yeah.
Oldendoff.
I've seen
love the
some
snowman head.
custom shop modulars, and they'd be brilliant. Now the amount of costumes you could put into one, you'd have to make a really big one there because the amount of stuff.
This would be the first CMF series whole set that I'll collect, I think.
Isabel says, I collect the Lego food suit CMFs. That is a good sub theme. That is a really, really good sub theme. Put me head over here. You can see me now. I feel like I'm hiding behind this. Look. Isabel, would you mind if I showed people the picture that you sent me earlier on? If you've emailed it to me, I can show people and then it'll look kind of nice and high res. Let me know if you mind or not, because like I say, I want to give credit where credit due, and it's not every day someone does an amazing picture of you. I think the last time someone did that, it was my good friend Matt Elder. Oldenhoff saying dragon, is that dragon or crocodile? I think that might be a crocodile.
It's a dragon.
Oh, it's a dragon. So we've got the red dragon, then we've got the green dragon.
Yeah,
Look at that. These look great, says Echo Bricks. I agree. I think these are really good. I've got to say as well, folks, I totally don't think these are going to be 2023. There's too many Christmas ones in there. This is going to be
this year. This year.
Series 2023.
Yeah, Series 23. Yeah.
A lot of people are mad that they're throwing the sync out because there'll be the Series 23 and 22 and not like every other series.
Yeah, put it out of sync, didn't they?
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, folks, they're that good. I don't care.
I don't care neither. Give them to me. I want them now.
Greg, did you? Tim Brady says, Greg, did you get a dirty dinner kebab while your wife was out? No, I didn't actually. I didn't have a chance. I genuinely, folks, I didn't have a chance because we went over. This is why the stream's half an hour late. Because we
Lego went over.
Terrible Lego, bad Lego. And with that, we
threw us all out.
Do you know what I had? I tell you what I had. Truthfully, folks. I had a cheese and pickle sandwich. That's all I had. Cheese and pickle sandwich, a Kit Kat, and a bag of crisps, right? And a mouthful of Lucasade. That was it.
And unfortunately, I had a lovely takeaway pizza because my wife had ordered it for us.
I know, my wife's just got back. What can I say? I could have had
just for
pizza
you,
later.
Oldendorf, we had loads of pizzas.
Yeah, they had loads of pizza. I've got a nice pizza waiting for me tomorrow. But then saying that, folks, I've got lamb tomorrow. I do love me lamb. The baby goat in the Newcastle set. You'd be lucky. Go ahead. I've emailed you the JPEG, so it should be good quality. Amazing. Good stuff. Nice. And I'll tell you what, let me just grab that now. I love it when a plan comes together. Isabel, there she is. Wonderful. I do love your avatar. I really do. It's totally awesome. It really is. Okay, that's down. And now all I've got to do is upload it. Let's upload it. So it's not every day someone actually does an image of you. This is an image of me and Sai. And really good timing actually as well, because obviously, folks, just do remember that the backlog now is kind of just pops up as and whenever. We've kind of put on hold the weekly stream that we do, and it will just be a pop-up stream every now and again, which is this is totally how it started off in the first place. It really is. But don't worry, I will be doing more stuff as well, and it will involve Legondan. So watch out for what will probably be called Legondan live streams. But anyway, the beautiful Isabel, she sent me this picture of me and Sai, and it's a beautiful picture. Let me know what you think. Show Isabel some love in the chat, you beautiful people. There we are. How about that? How cool is that? Love it. Love the font. Really do. Love my t-shirt as well. I wish I was wearing my stripy one now. Hair looks amazing. I wish I could get it just like that. And I'm even wearing my headphones as well today. And Sai just looks awesome as well.
I love the way that Isabel didn't know you 10 years ago, but has managed to capture the image of you 10 years ago.
Honestly, he's so horrible to me. He really is, folks. He's a horrible bloke. But no, how cool is that, everybody? It's totally, it's brilliant. I love it. The Irish flag, the British flag.
Isabel.
yeah, honestly, Isabel, I love it to bits. I really do. I'd have to make that some sort of background that I can use every now and again when we're inside doing stuff. Totally amazing. I feel completely humbled, and that was a beautiful, beautiful surprise. So thank you for that. And Stud, he's an artist as well. Let's get down here. That is cool as well. Thank you, Gaz. It was nice to see you as well earlier on, Gaz. I got some pictures as well. I've got a picture later on, folks. We'll put it out. It was really cool doing the watch party with the gang as well. Right, where are we getting to? Let's get this build done. What was your first impressions of the build so far, Craigster?
Yeah, it's going good. I quite like it. Yeah, it's I would like to know a little bit more history around this set. I thought Barry might be able to fill us in on what particular sets this is influenced by.
Do you know what? I'm going to say this, right? I'm going to say this because I know exactly. This set came out, I think, pretty much bang on a year ago. Because I was on holiday in the Lake District, and I had to run, or jog actually, 10 kilometers to get back to the cottage in time. Bearing in mind I had a broken shoulder as well, folks. I broke it 24 hours before. Didn't realize it was broke, but anyway, that's another story. Yeah, I managed to get a couple, and so I had 2 of these, folks, and I sold one to Craig at retail value. So totally done myself out of about £400, but there we go. He gives me lots of love back. He really does. He's totally worth it. But Bazza, yeah, give us some history on this one. Why did this one get? How did it come to be, Barry? How did it come to be?
Well, from what I know, it's amalgamation of 3 different Forestman sets. The 3 sort of Forestman sets that pretty much came out in Europe and the rest of the world. Now, there were other Forestman sets that came out, but unfortunately, we didn't get to see them back in the day. So the 3 sets that it was based on, if you look at the central part with the castle, that's the river fortress.
Oh.
Okay, so that's the main part. So the bit with the rock piece on the right-hand side that opens up like a cave, that's from the Forestman outpost. And then the bit on the left with a tree that opens up is obviously the hideout. So it's an amalgamation of 3 different sets. And that's that was the thinking behind it from the guy that designed it.
Yeah. And the reason you kind of missed out on it, because you was just getting back into Lego, wasn't you, a year ago?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest with you. I did have my eye on it, and I really wanted it, and I just missed the boat. Really, it wasn't until you mentioned to me in a private message, Barry, have you managed to get yourself one of these sets? And I was like, oh no, I missed it. Yeah. So I tried to get it as quick as I can, and knowing what I knew it was going to be a massive set for people to buy, being a crossover set.
Yeah,
that it was going to fly out. And
I don't think no one knew it was going to be this successful, though. I mean, bearing in mind they sold twice the amount that they thought. I
knew that was going to happen. I knew it. I really honestly knew that deep down. I knew it was going to sell when it sold.
We knew the infrastructure in IT would fail because it always does.
Yeah, it does. It does. To be fair, it does. You're welcome.
Buy a new factory, buy bloody proper web service and online platform.
Yeah, that's what they need to do. They need to do a bit of investing there, Lego. You really do. It's an interesting build. Isabel, thank you so much. Knowing that is your soundtrack to your Friday. That is an awesome line. I really appreciate that. Is this you? Lovely to see you, dude. I can't stop looking at castle details, balding flag shield. Do you know what? I love the torsos. I love the capes, and I love those horses. Man,
so much to love about it. It's so much.
Yeah,
so much to love about it.
The prints on the quality of the figures from the Forestman and the shield printing. I think you said that as well, Barry, when you've seen them, and I've compared them to the stickers that's with this one, and they're just different, obviously different level. Yeah. But looking at those, what we've seen on the pictures on the renders, that they've probably applied the same quality that they did with the Black Falcons on the Lion Knights. Some of the printing on the horse cover things, whatever they're called. What's their official name from? Yeah,
Bardines.
Yeah.
And the shield, the Queen's shield as well, where she's got the 2 different colour amalgamation of the yellow and the blue shield in one. It's awesome.
Do you know what? It works really well. That set does work really well with my Queen's Royal Guards army that I'm building. So it's definitely a set I will get. I mean, basically, that will be. What do you reckon is the most famous castle in in London. I'm going to go for Windsor Castle, but there's
Tower of London. Tower of London by
the
far.
Tower of London is probably better branding for me, isn't it? I suppose so. That'll be my equivalent of that. Maybe I can put something like a very beige building in the middle of it or something like that. But do you know what? The sheer fact, and I'm really liking this from the designers, the sheer fact that these sets now are pulling out like
Doll's House.
Yeah, like Home Alone. Home Alone was one of the first ones to do it. I take my hats off, man. I'm loving the Lego. I mean, yeah, that's it. I mean, I'm pretty stoked, actually. I'm pretty on board with Lego at the moment, more so than I have been for quite a while. And do you know what? They probably timed the fact that they're putting their prices up just right, if you ask me. Because I looked at the price of the castle set. Look at the price of the spaceship set. That was a loud one, blimey.
Sorry.
That's all right, Barry. Don't worry. Just so you know, folks, Barry lives in a prison. I
live in a concrete jungle.
It's life, folks. It's life in London. It really is, and it's very contrasting. And it's something we love about Barry. It really is. But yeah, it's. I don't know. Tell me what you thought about them, folks. Yep, Tower of London. It's got to be that, hasn't it? Matt, I guess it has really in brand. But yeah, the Queen's Guards. Well, yeah, I tell you what, has there ever been? Can anyone tell me? Has there ever new on YouTube? Lovely content. LegoCon was merely a warm up before we get going with the amazing London Bridge bricks. One brick stud. Appreciate that, mate. Honestly, it's awesome. It really is. Thank you so much. Welcome to the LBB family as well, my friend. He says, Greg, you should put an AT-AT London Bridge mashup in your city, a bridge themed like an AT-AT for the train and traffic to run under. Yeah, I've got some ideas about that. A bridge, we're going to have a bridge in. It's got to be London Bridge, isn't it? But I know Craigster's got some ideas for me about that as well and things. So yeah, the city is going to become more of a thing, folks. Even this week when I got this gift we purchased, I also got I was really lucky enough, and that was the beauty of going to the store, Leicester Square store, folks, which is still being renovated. Is that I got that gift we purchased as well. You can just about see it, which is the Cosmic Cardboard Adventure. A very cool set indeed. So that was well worth paying the money to go on the underground set. And I had to go from like basically Cannon Street over to Embankment and a 10-minute walk into Leicester Square. No queues as well. That made a nice change. So I love that. I was literally straight in there and straight out. It's funny though. I went in there. I got what I wanted within 10 seconds because I knew what I wanted. I phoned them up literally 9:45 at night, folks. That's how late they're open, till 10 o'clock. And I went in there, I got what I wanted within 10 minutes. And then like 20 minutes later, I'm still in there filming stuff, ideas for reels and things like that. So just like myself, Bazza and Craigster, you can find all their details down below. But you know what, folks? You can find them on Instagram as well. Do check them out. We're always saying stuff. Bazza always doing and loving a video on there. Check them out, folks. It's home of the Lego community. It really is. YouTube, Instagram, Twitch, all these places, you'll find peeps out there. I've got one massive thing in common. That is the love of the brick. It's as simple as that. It really is. So I've got this 2x2 brick in my hand, and I'm sure I meant to do something with it, but maybe I haven't. So I just picked it up. Maybe it's because I like 2x2 bricks. But I am enjoying this build. But when you get to something around, tell me when you get to around 70, step 70, you're a little way off yet. You're getting close though. I will say that.
Bag 2, yeah, now.
Yeah, bag 2. Right at the beginning of bag 2, there's just some images on it, and I'm just like, that doesn't add up. You know what I mean when you get to it. Well, you might do anyway. You might just kind of not see it or get it before I did. But you kind of got to ignore it, because then a few images later, a few instructions later, it kind of comes back in again. They kind of reel it in. Simon's out there as well. Simon, good to see you. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate the lovely words. I really do. Laugh out loud, Matt. Stud, not a bad idea. Oh, what's Stud come out and said? Yeah, I love it. I got the AT-AT. Remember, I got that custom mock one, 2,500 piece one. That's why I've never been in a big rush to go out and buy the AT-AT UCS set. I mean, I should be, but for some reason, because it's what? Sorry, mate.
Still a great set.
It is a great set. It is a great set.
It would-
I'm not knocking it. It really is. But
I mean, I built that last year. At the end of last year,
you did,
if you'd have asked me last year with the best set I built, I would have said the AT.
Really?
Yeah, by a
Because
country
you took
mile.
ages to build that. I think it took you a little while to get over the shock of buying it, didn't it? Because
Yeah, well, I played on that a little bit because I'm a tinker, but I wanted to build it at Christmas.
I'm a little tinker.
I do like to build a Lego set at Christmas time when you've got the time off, get the telly on with the Christmas TV, sit at the table with the nibbles, not worry about the extra Christmas pounds and just crack on.
Yeah. Well, that is it.
Living the dream.
Yeah, I mean, because you had it for quite a while, didn't you? Before you.
Yeah, I got it in.
Before you built it.
I think I got it in. September time, something like that. I can't remember now. It was a bit before it moved from its box behind the curtain.
Oh, there's a part in this set that Tech from Planet Tech and Tech Productions uses in his sig fig. That's the part there, folks. I can leave it to your imagination to decide how he uses it.
He's not the only one. It's been done before.
I know he's not the only one. Yeah. But what can I say? Up in the air.
It's the added stud on the end that throws me off.
Oh man!
All right, what step are you on, Craigster?
74.
All right, you're getting close to it now.
I'm getting warm.
You're getting warm.
It's catching you up.
Well, he's catching me up. Yeah, of course he is. He's a quick mover. Yeah, it's just the there's a part of it that just graphically didn't look right to me. And every time I looked at it, I was just like, I don't get this. And I sort of soldiered.
What number is it? Did you think it was?
I think it was around 77 to 86 or something like that. It was.
It's putting the fear of dread in me now.
No. You'll see it, but it's like it's on the right hand side of the steps. As it's going on the right, over on the right, it just graphically doesn't look right. There's a big, I think it's about 5 tall slope piece that you put in there, and the picture looks like it butts up against the side of the steps, but it doesn't. There's a stud in between it, and then you go down a few down, and then suddenly there's a stud that's appeared, and something else goes in there, a kind of a inverted slope. You know what I mean when you get to it. And I was like, oh, God, I've built it wrong. And do you know what? Right, I've actually only built... Those first two bags took me 45 minutes to build. So I was quite pleased about that.
It's definitely got more... Like, the Forestman was really, like, nostalgia for building. Really felt building it when I built it as a kid. This feels straight away more like when you're mocking. There's a lot more stuff on here that just doesn't have that general Lego feel to it, which is
I tell you what, straight away, hey, you know it's not a Lego, a proper that's a weird one, a proper Lego, like official Lego set. You're building all bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere. Like it's not focused in one area, is it? It goes here, it goes to several different places.
Yeah.
Bazza, feel free to chat with the people in the chat if anyone's sort of bringing up anything.
Yeah, I just didn't want to interrupt you guys. You're just having a meaningful conversation.
That's cool. I'm just letting you know. Don't feel feel free to look after the chat and stuff like that. You're my MC for the night.
Well, Oldendorf says, have I called Dan yet? Yeah, I've certainly called Dan. I've put new bed linen on and everything. So yeah, it's all good.
Is that a wipe down?
I'm glad it's cooler tonight. In here at the moment, it's 7 degrees cooler than it was last night. I'm so happy about that.
Yeah, last night was really, really hard work.
Yeah.
It's really hard work. Yeah, I've got a question for you guys. Why do you think there's a massive influx of interest in medieval Lego all of a sudden, really, in the last year or so? Do you think it was the blacksmith that set it all off, or blacksmith set?
To a degree, I would think it will, but I think it's always been there as well. Because if you look at the shows that I've been to, there's always been castle builds in some form. It's a bit like the trains. I think the blacksmith's given a bit of love, and it's probably given people the the voice, whereas trains, I think they're fed up of banging on about the fact they don't get trains. I think
No, they
space is
don't.
the same. You know, the pirates was
because
again we wanted more pirate stuff, and then we got Barracuda Bay, and that seemed to like make everyone happy. And then
Yeah.
it was all about space. We haven't had space now. We're getting a bit of classic space as well. I don't think Bionicle fans will be happy, but they never are. So
They definitely ain't. I'll tell you what. Right, here's the thing. Can I? No, I'll let Craig finish off the question. I've got a question for you, Foolin, after this, and I've got a question for this goes out to everybody else in the chat as well. But go on, Craig. You finish off what you were saying about why you think there is a love for medieval out there.
yeah, I think there's also, you've got to remember, there's quite a lot of fantasy type medieval programs as well that have come about recently that have got people into it. You know, you've obviously had Game of Thrones, but then you've had a lot of things trying to be Game of Thrones as well. Wheel of Time on Amazon, which I really enjoyed, and there's another one as well, like one on Netflix that was like Shadow and Bones or something like that. It was a really good one as well. So I think that helps as well. I know I like to watch medieval stuff when I'm building medieval things because.
Yeah, I was just thinking about people like SW minifigs.
Yeah, he likes them, doesn't he?
He started to sort of show massive interest in medieval, and he started to show a lot of interest all around the same time, about a year ago. Show sort of interest in medieval mocking and building armies, and obviously Shy's into his army building. Just wondered what everyone's thoughts was on it.
Yeah, it's a good point. And Shy's gone into it really big as well, hasn't he? Like he's buying loads of stuff left, right, and centre.
I think that's the army guy in him, though. He's an army guy, isn't he? So
he's an army guy, to be fair. Yeah, and he's a top bloke as well, folks. Do check him out. Shy Time is my time. Love the man to bits. I really, really do. And I love his city. It's one of my favourite cities. So check him out. And Shy, if you're tuning in at some point, I hope you're having a lovely time in Chicago, my friend. And thank you for the pictures last night. Oh, we got a journal for the Scots that's just popped in. What's up, LBB and friends? Castle is hot theme. Brick World, Chicago, several massive castles and scenery were great to see. Yeah, we saw some lovely stuff, and I think Brixie actually covered one, didn't he? He did maybe it was a reel or something like that. Blimey, there's some big setups out there. But I tell you what, right, folks, I will say this. Go to the right Lego convention in the UK and you will see some awesome medieval stuff as well. There's a particular guy, I forget his name off the very top of my head, but you'll find details of him in Blocks magazine. He does a lot of stuff for them. Yeah, so we got some people.
Are you thinking of BrickStagePass?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
Yeah,
Simon Pickard.
Yeah. BrickStagePass do medieval, and they do all sorts of anything in history, and they'll be at Steam, I would think. They were at Bricktastic. I'll be taking all my castle stuff up to Mowbray, so that'll be all up there.
Oh, Mowbray's a long way from me, man. I'd love to go. Just come up there and sort of, support you in that. But
it's a long way. Barbecue, that's what you want.
Oh yeah. What? Do you know what? Are you going to the Steam this year?
Probably not, because I might do Lincoln and it'll be the week before and I won't be able to do another show that far after that one. Plus, I wouldn't be able to exhibit because I'm not a Brickish member. You have to be a Brickish member.
Yeah, I've still got to book up my tickets for that, actually. So I must do that tomorrow. A few things. I think tomorrow is going to be one of those days where I just catch up with stuff. I will be. I mean, today, right? You think about it, right? We were doing some bits and pieces this morning, me and Craig, just sort of having a bit of a chat and that, and then we streamed for what was really 3 hours, and tonight's stream is going to be 2.5, 3 hours as well. So, I mean, that's pretty much your day got. All I've done today, folks, is gone to the opticians, grabbed my new glasses and things like that. So. Yeah.
What way to spend a day though? Streaming along.
Oh, dude! Honestly, I've had such a nice time with all the LBB family and everything like that. It's been cool. This is an indulgent day. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't think what a lot of people realise is a lot of my spare time I spend building Lego on live streams. I don't actually have that much extra spare time to do other stuff. So I do appreciate it. That said, tomorrow I'm definitely going to be doing a couple of videos, might even do a couple of reels. I genuinely love doing reels these days. Like, I'm not going to go in crazy about them or nothing like that, and certainly nothing detrimental to what I do on YouTube. But I did a funny one in the week, folks. It's me basically lip syncing something Trump said, and it was opening this set as well. And there's there's no strategy. I've got no strategy. There's zero strategy. It's that one, and it just kind of works well with it. So I kind of like it when there's a funny little idea and stuff like that. But I am, just so you know, folks, going to be massively focusing on my city now, and I think it's safe to say that Craig and a few other peeps out there will be mentoring me as well while I'm doing it, because they keep giving me these crazy ideas to follow up with and things like that. So watch this space, folks. Watch this space. How you getting on, Craig? What's your thought?
83 I'm at now at the moment.
83. I need to let me go back to let me just get this part in here. I'm looking for a brick. I am looking for a brick. I think
The colour is bad there, man.
Oh, dude, the colour's awful. Yeah. Like, it's proper washed out, isn't it? Let's pop that in there. Oh, that goes there. He's there. Ah, look at that. You've done myself in there. Look at that. Look, I'm looking for a piece, right? You got a Lego piece there like that, which is basically a 1x2x2, right? And I'd accidentally, they were already together like that, and I thought that was one, and I couldn't find a 1x2. Nearly done myself in there, folks. I'm going to find that section for you. And tell me what you think. I mean, it could be just me. It could be just me new glasses playing up. Anyway, I'm on there. So let's go back to where you are. 83. No, you've gone past it then. Let me see. It was back at... Oh, no, it's way before that. It must have been 77 then. Let's go back to 77. That rings a bell. Yeah, look at 77, Craig.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, step 77. Right? It just doesn't look right to me. Honestly, that doesn't look right to me. And then...
I heard there's a few infection...
what were you looking for?
Well, when you're... At that point, when you're building it, you see the big slope there, the
arch, the half arch,
yeah, that's it. That there should. Well, is it? No, it's a slope. It's the big 5x4. It's not. Sorry, it's not that piece. Let me go up there. Probably about. There we go. And 74 is when that big piece goes in there. That's it. Actually, do you know what that'll do? That big piece. 74. Right. Yeah. There's that 1x2x5 slope thing.
Yeah.
Massive. That there looks like it's butted right up against those plates.
It is.
No, it's not though. There's a stub in between them.
Yeah, there's a little. Oh, you mean there's a little plate you can't see just off the edge?
You can't see it, but it looks like it's butted against it. Yeah, and then when you scroll down, when you go to there,
I just figured it was level.
Yeah, that's the thing. But when you go to 81, look at 81. There's a bloody brick in there, and it's like, hold on a minute, they've just gone and moved it out wide. Honestly, folks, I was like, "Oh God, I'm glad."
It's that. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I think I just accepted that there was a brick there. I don't know.
I didn't. I couldn't accept it though. I needed it. Well, basically, I just needed it to look right. But I counted all the studs. Did my bit. And it was okay.
Yeah, I'm looking for pieces now. I don't think I've got in this bags for some reason.
You do get some left over in the bags.
No, they're not from the last one either.
Oh, okay. So I know a couple of people said that they have had pieces missing.
Yeah, I'll go to my collection.
All right. What we got there so far? I've got that. What do I get to? 164. Have I done that? There we go. That's where I'm at. There. So let's pop them on there. Right. That's right, folks. I'm just getting to where I got to a moment ago. What's happening there in the chat?
Luckily, I've got two of them in the right colour.
Well, that's good.
The chat's mainly about Star Wars between Family Bricks and Studsidious. They're chatting about Star Wars at the moment. So I'm leaving them to it. Orndorff saying to me, does Bazar got a helmet to wear during the stream? Funny you should say that, actually, Orndorff. I was eyeing up some medieval helmets, some proper reenactment ones.
Really?
I was looking at getting one.
It's a big thing, you know.
I thought you'd had enough with helmets earlier on when you saw the castle reveal.
Yeah, saluted. I was saluted.
Rose the visor.
You was going to ask the chat a question.
Oh yeah, I was, wasn't I?
Rick,
Well remembered, Baz.
going to ask us.
I was going to ask you guys and ask the chat. Again, folks, I always give you a little shout out. If Lego, I mean, there wasn't a mystery theme, was there really? Other than Avatar, but that wasn't really a mystery for everyone, was it? How about this though? If Lego brought back a theme, but it was a theme based on a classic Lego set, so they could call it classic. Just called it that, and then every year they pick a set like this space set that we're getting, and they say, right, that's your classic Lego set for the year. Boom, boom.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that? What do you reckon? I'd be up for that.
Yeah, like Legends set.
Yeah,
Legends.
A bit like what they did with Legends, yeah.
Yeah, I think they should do something like that. Maybe once a year, yeah. Be a town set, be it a castle set, be a pirate set, maybe a Johnny Thunder set. What was that? Adventurers?
It could be anything. Yeah. Or maybe even just bring out 3 or 4 sets a year based on the classic. I mean, they've got everything to look for.
I think they've missed the trick with the Forestman set because you could easily have sold that and made more money. You'd made more money than you would have got in sales for it if it had been on the shelves for 2 years or however long it needed to be on there for.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. And who knows? Maybe they might be testing the water. Maybe they're testing the water.
Yeah.
We don't know that, do we?
No,
we never know.
I think that when you test with a small set, you don't really get a true example. Because the castle, for example, people are going to buy that castle. Not necessarily people who are going to build that castle. They're going to buy it to put it away. There's going to be people who buy it to sell it on the secondary market. You know, it won't give them a true reflection of how many people really want castles. If they had a little chip in the box that showed them how many people actually got it out of the box and built it, that might help them.
Yeah, that's true. That'd up the price a little bit more, though.
Isabella saying Fabuland is another set she'd like to see revived.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are really into that.
Another good thing out of LegoCon was the Avatar sets that we'd already seen, but the fact that they were releasing in October, which gives me some nice freedom from August till October.
Yeah, it gives you breathing space, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You're quite I get the impression you're quite an Avatar fan, mate.
I'm a big Avatar fan. Yeah, I love that film. I love a lot of James Cameron stuff, to be honest.
Yeah, he's films. Like, he can build a beautiful environment in his movies, that's for sure.
And I know people give it talk about it, and there's been some to and froing about why they're doing it like this and who Avatar's been so long, but it's still the biggest selling box office film of all time, and that says a lot for a film in this day and age. That something like Endgame would overtake it shortly before it was re-released, and China started watching it again. So. You can love it and hate it, and you can leave all the sets to me.
Films.
Sorry, Barry, say that again.
No, I was going to say James Cameron certainly made some of my favourite films, and probably my third favourite movie of all time is Aliens.
Yeah, Aliens, The Abyss, Terminator 2.
Oh, The Abyss, very good. Yeah,
well, the Abyss
was very good.
The technology for Avatar 2, he's basically been marrying his passion of basically the oceans going underwater and all the stuff that he's done as a hobby, and then he's done this new stop motion capture type, not stop motion, just what's the capture thing, the CGI stuff underwater for the first time. Apparently, Kate Winslet held her breath for the longest out of all of the actors. Apparently,
really,
to do this special stuff they've done.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I think the combination of that and the Abyss will.
I love the Abyss because it was just when that new technology came out that they used in Terminator 2, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The morphine sort of thing, the melting metal effect, and they used it to really, really good effects. It's a beautiful film. Gaz, I just want to say, Gaza, the minifig who, thank you for all the love on Twitter as well, dude. I just want to say I really do appreciate every time you retweet my tweets, mate. I really, really do. It's a big deal for me, that is. So thank you. I love building the candle in the castles, dude. That is so cool.
Yeah, I like doing it on the Pirates of Barracuda base set. There's quite a few candles in there as well.
Is there?
Pretty cool.
I'm starting to wonder if I've missed a bag 2 here. I've got too many things missing.
There are quite. I think there were at least 4 bags for bag 2.
Yeah, that might be it.
There's a lot of bags in this, folks. There's like 12 main bags, but there's a lot of each one.
Yeah, there's one.
Yay.
With my missing pieces.
Stud Sidious is saying the Egyptian adventure sets were great. They could do so much with the new parts as well. Maybe to upgrade the older style sets, bring some life to it, a bit like what's happening with the medieval sets. That'd be pretty cool. The Egyptian adventure sets.
Yeah, there's a lot of love for that out there. I just, do you know what? Just an adventure character. Do you know what I mean? I could definitely invest in something like a sort of Indiana Jones meets Lara Croft.
Yeah, bring back. He was Lego's version of Indiana Jones, wasn't he?
Yeah, what was his name again, mate?
Johnny Thunder.
That's it.
Johnny Thunder. So there's
Did we
loads
get-
of stuff we could do. Rock Raiders,
Oh yeah,
Aquazane.
Power Miners.
Dino, wasn't that one back in the day?
Yeah, Dino was before the Jurassic World sets, yeah. They pretty much used the same molds for the dinosaurs.
Dino Adventures. It's too
Yeah,
competing
very
with
cool.
Jurassic World, though, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Well,
But I tell you what, those sets were good. Those sets were really good.
Yeah, they didn't have the license, did they, for Jurassic World sets? And it was just before the films come out. They wanted the Jurassic Park rights, so they ended up making their own ones and then managed to get the licensing fee to bring out the Jurassic World sets. Like I say, they used the same molds for a lot of the early T-Rexes and the Gallimimus and that.
Yeah, Johnny Thunder. I'm pretty certain they brought out Johnny Thunder in the last sort of recent CMF series.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
Yes,
the
certainly did, yeah.
Median.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they had clutch powers in Ninjago, didn't they?
Yeah.
You could get him in a blister pack.
Oh, I love it, honestly. And I love them. I would love them to spend more time doing Ninjago and stuff like that today. But really, I thought it was just about done right today. I actually genuinely enjoyed it. I thought I enjoyed everything. There's always parts of stuff you're not going to like. But overall, I thought it was all right. And do you know what? Like you said, I genuinely enjoyed watching it with a load of other people because a lot of it, folks, we were all chatting away and just taking the mickey out of what we were seeing as well. But it was a good laugh.
Never.
Well, I tell you what, right? They built their sets blooming quick. That's all I'm going to say about that, didn't they?
That was all
And all they
pre-made, wasn't it?
All they were just sets that they just took apart and put bits and pieces on a big, giant, massive cake.
I mean, there's no way they built that treehouse in time.
Stud, do you know what that was? That a James Cameron film? That one, Event Horizon. That was that geezer in it from Jurassic Park was in that, wasn't
Yeah, Sam Neill and Lawrence Fishburne. I'm not sure it was a James Cameron there.
I don't know.
Scary there.
That
Yeah,
film,
it was-
I'd never seen a film like it. I went there expecting to see a sci-fi, and it was a bloody horror film.
Yeah, it was a horror film.
I was well freaked
Horror
out.
sci-fi, yeah.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I don't mind a bit of horror sci-fi because I tell you what, folks, one of my favourite films of all time, certainly in my top 10, without a doubt, hesitation, was I think it's 1982. It came out. It was a film called The Thing.
Yes.
Yes.
John
Kurt
Carpenter.
Russell. Kurt Russell version.
Yeah, Kurt Russell when he was playing the old chess game and that.
Yeah, awesome film.
Oh,
He
dude.
made some great films around that time with Kurt Russell. And in Big Trouble in Little China was awesome.
Yeah.
That was brilliant. It was so funny.
Overboard.
Great actor back then as well, man.
Oh, Solo's in the house. How you doing, Solo?
Hey, there he is. He was on London Calling last night. It was an absolute pleasure to see him. It really was. He sure is, Oldendorf. Good to see you, Solo. Hope all is well with you. How are we doing on the... don't forget, folks, we've got a survey running out there as well. 51 votes at the moment. Amazing. Thank you so much. I just basically asked the question. It says, what is your favourite theme from the options below? Castle is top at the moment. Castle and Vikings. I'll put them in together, Barry. 53%. Space, 25%. Pirates, 14%. And do you know what? I threw Ninjago in there because I think they're a modern-day classic, in all honesty.
Been around a long time now.
They have. They actually 11, 12 years now. So come on, guys. We've got to give Ninjago some love. And while you're here, folks, do us a favour. Come on, we're on 28 thumbs up. Let's try and get to 50 tonight, shall we? We can do that. We have the technology, you know it. So I imagine you're enjoying that build a little bit more. Now you know you've got all the parts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet your heart sinks. Your heart sinks when you feel you're missing a part, doesn't it?
Oh, it does, mate. Honestly,
you start checking your bags.
Yeah, you've got to keep checking it. Especially, folks, if you're over 30, check your bag. Or any old age, really. Do you know what I mean? Got to keep healthy and that. You really have. Check your bags.
First thing I do is turn the torchlight on my mobile. I'm going around and having a look in the corners.
I always find it's the tiles. I tell you what, these ones here, it's these tiles here that always get kept in the bag. Yeah, in the bags, mate. In the bags, they really are. Right, where am I at? Listen, I tell you what, right. What I do like about bags 2 and 3 is that there's some chunky bricks in them. You know what I mean? Some really nice chunky bricks. It's got a lovely entrance into this as well.
You're into your entrances.
Oh yeah. I'm not into that. What size? What can I say?
He's got some fascination with that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's got some fascination. He needs to go there. But yeah, tradesman's. You know, if
it's back end, he likes it, doesn't he? Just
he does. I'm surprised he doesn't work in IT on infrastructure. That's all back end stuff, isn't it? Just so. But yeah, love him to bits. And Side popped in as well on our member stream. That was nice to see him there as well. He's a good lad. Do check us out, folks. With me and Si, you'll see us pop up every now and again doing a live stream called The Backlog, and we did one of our last regular ones this Wednesday on my channel. So do check it out. It's good fun. And so kind of check his channel out as well, folks. He's a good bloke. He's a top man. He really is. What we've got there? What's Oldendorf saying? He goes, I'm still waiting for a new Barnacle set anyway. You're on your own.
Waiting a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, on your own now.
Pass.
Yeah, I'm sure you enjoyed the Minecraft section.
Diabolical sets.
Yeah, well, he's into Minecraft, isn't he? He likes his Minecraft.
It was torturous, that was.
It's so weird, isn't it? It's very divisive, I find. You would think that Minecraft and Lego was a match made in heaven, but it just does nothing for me. It's almost like it's too basic, or I don't know. What is it? Why is it that people don't seem to genuinely like Minecraft? Well, give us your impression on that, Barry, and anyone else who's in the chat as well.
I don't know. I've never really thought about it actually until you sort of brought it up just now. Like, what is the real reason behind it? I genuinely, honestly, don't know. I mean, it's a modern day thing, isn't it? I suppose, and I'm a 40-pluser, so I don't know. Maybe that might be me. I'm not saying that 40-plusers don't play Minecraft. I'm saying that maybe it's less appealing. I don't know. That's a good question. I'd like to hear what the chat has to say, to be honest, and what you. I want
to know what the chat has to say, and I want to know why Oldendorf likes it so much. Oldendorf, this is another one. This is an Oldendorf. He goes, last horror film I ever watched was 50 Shades of Grey, which is too scary for me. Really?
I don't like it because it's blocky. Because I've grown up in a time when games were blocky, you know, and
pixelated, yeah.
And they've improved, and I've lived through the, you know, oh, here the SNES came out, and we had Street Fighter, and then we had GoldenEye and the N64, and things were getting better and better and better. To then go, you know, and then to go to MMOs, because I got into a lot of the Rings Online. I was playing World of Warcraft, and I played the Old Republic, and the graphics were just getting better and better. The engine was getting more powerful, and then just people running around with blocky things, and I'm like, I'd rather build that physically than play it digitally to actually build stuff.
See, I got left on the shelf a little bit. I'm not into modern gaming. I see the appeal when I see the graphics of one of the Alien games. I can't remember what it's called. When you play Ripley's daughter and you got the alien chasing you around the ship.
I don't know which one it is, but yeah.
And it's so realistic. It's like you're being chased by an alien.
Yeah, scary as well, mate. Scary, those
horror movie.
Yeah, it is like being in a horror movie. It really is.
The graphics and the gameplay is just out of this world. But I'm so from the old school. It's like I talk about animation. I don't watch modern animation. I find it physically hard to sit down and watch like the new Star Wars animation programs. I just can't get into it. I can't.
You sure you're not older than me?
I'm 42, 43 this year. I think about that.
You definitely sound like it.
Yeah, it's like an old man, isn't he?
Yeah.
I look like it and all with this on. I'm trying to be a Yorkshireman.
Yeah, you need to be. Drink some proper tea.
I was waiting for that one. Yeah.
Does he not drink Yorkshire tea? I love Yorkshire tea.
No, he don't like it.
No way.
He loves to get triggered by it as well.
No, what tea do you drink? What tea do you drink?
I drink Twinings.
Twinings?
Twinings.
He's even got proper tea and little tea straighteners and stuff in his cupboard.
No way. Tea strainer. That don't surprise me. He looks the type.
He was trying to get that out of me. He was trying to wind me up about it.
Honestly.
I was trying to get a picture because you nearly
He was trying to get me to go out there and take a picture to prove what I was saying was right.
Twinings for 12 people that like Twinings. What we got going on now?
It is the thing, though. It's Yorkshire tea is better with hard water, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's the other thing that
hard water is phenomenal. Go to Devon. It's like Devon's got well soft water in it. It's like a nightmare.
Yeah.
You wash your hair and you're in the shower for like half hour trying to get it all out. I agree, Barefoot. Minecraft's Burko's definitely not into his Minecraft.
He's still on the beers, isn't he? He's still on the beers.
I think he definitely is.
Yeah, I mean it's his birthday.
It's his birthday, so let me say.
You can tell by his comments that he's slightly reined it in from the
well, he's had to. We'll wait to be fair, folks. One good thing about being a member is you certainly see another side of us, that's for sure. Yorkshire tea is the only acceptable tea. I agree. I like my tea so strong that you can stand your spoon up in it when you stir it.
Builder's tea.
Oh yeah, keep the bags in it.
I can't afford to keep playing WoW because I can't afford the monthly subscriptions. I play a lot of the Rings Online still because I was a lifer, so I paid a one-off. I think it was about £70. And that's it. You don't have to pay subscriptions ever again. That's
good. That is really good going.
They like a one-off deal they did, and I was like straight in there. I wish I'd bought more accounts actually at the time, but because then I could have let like Connor play with one and build his own up. But yeah, I did like WoW. I do like that, and I'm such a sucker for dragons that it was nearly enticing me in with that new expansion.
Really?
What system is it on?
World of Warcraft.
No, the games you play. What system?
I play them on PC. Yeah, I play them on PC.
PC game. PC, right, okay.
Going back to that GoldenEye, do you know what? That came out on the SNES, wasn't it?
No, 64.
64, yeah.
Oh, N64, yeah. I never had one of those, but my friend did. But when he used to come around to my house, because I built my first house, folks, when I was really young. I was like 19. I just turned 19 as well from 18, and I was skint basically. But my friends used to come over with their gaming consoles and stuff like that, and we'd play it. And I loved that game. That GoldenEye was years ahead of its time. That was like proper first person shooter.
Comes off the dam. It's awesome.
Yeah. It was amazing.
Just the multiplayer with that controller as well at the time.
Yeah.
I remember playing it with my mum, and she was like, she couldn't believe that we could just like shoot her. She was like, "You keep killing me." But yeah,
I think one of the first games that scared the hell out of me was Resident Evil. Do you know when you open the door and the zombie turns his head around at you? It's like, oh my god! I
just remember those big spiders that were in the rooms, and then Silent Hill. I played that after.
Yeah, Silent Hill.
Silent Hill. Great.
They brought out gaming headsets, and then you really crapped yourself, didn't you?
Yeah.
It was like surround sound in a headset, and whoa, it's behind me.
Yeah, Resident Evil was so good, man. I tell you a really good game I used to play as well, and this one's quite different to those. And it was one that I really got into because it just reminded me of. It was kind of a Battlestar Galactica theme, and it was called Homeworld. Did anyone ever used to play that?
Yeah, I remember it. I don't think I played it. I do remember it there.
I remember Another World.
Another World? No, I didn't play that.
Did you not play that? No, it was a good game.
No, and I just played a few games in that when I was younger, but I played them for like months and months, and FIFA just. Well, I used to love that, but then it like I've got some really old versions of FIFA.
FIFA Soccer 95 is only for the Mega Drive.
Yeah, when they used to score, they used to go like that, and they all look like Diego Maradona. Oh, that's funny, man.
What was your first console or gaming? Mine was Spectrum 128K. You used to
I had that.
it up.
Commodore 64.
Oh, you had the Commodore, did you?
I had the +2, the Spectrum +2 with the built-in tape recorder.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, the tape deck. Bomber Jack was the first game I ever played.
Oh, mine was Morris Go Skiing. They came free with it.
That sounds like something Si would do that.
A checkers flag. Yeah. Do you know what? A few people, one Brickstud that was watching, the members that were watching were really disappointed with the Harry Potter stuff. As it happens.
Yeah, that was.
But it wasn't on the schedule to reveal anything, so that's so
true.
at least they stuck to the schedule.
Project Zero were classics, yeah. Resident Evil, man. And do you know what? To be fair, the Resident Evil films were quite scary as well. I watched the one and I think it was 1 and 2 back in the day, and then they always remember they went in this glass kind of tunnel, and it had these lasers that came at them, and I was like, oh god, it was horror. Right. Yeah, I was quite disturbed for a day or so.
I can't remember the name of the system.
What, the games console? You think
the little girl, wasn't it? Hologram girl.
Oh
no, the system.
Umbrella.
Umbrella. The lasers works on. Umbrella Corporation. That's it.
Umbrella Corporation. That was it. Yeah, it was all a big kind of. There's such a big story behind it, and you never ever really got to the bottom of it. But it was a corporation, wasn't it? It was all that. No, it's really good, well done, man. It was really, really well done.
Raccoon City.
Raccoon City, yeah, dude, those names. I love the story,
man. I love
all
that. Yeah,
I used to play that to the early hours of the morning, man. I could never do that as well.
Yeah, I did with my mates. Yeah.
ZX Spectrum 48K sponge keys. That's it. 12 colors. Color Clash. Do you remember that? Color Clash. I tell you what, though, to be fair, I tell you one of the best football games that ever came out, and it played really well on the Spectrum. But my friend had it on the Amiga, which was it Amiga? Yeah, it was the Amiga. It played really well. Right. Was Sensible Soccer.
Sensible Soccer. Yeah. I knew you was going to say that.
That was a good game.
That's a game.
Oh, dude, because it's the first football game. Really? Ah,
yeah, I've got a big arcade custom machine. I've got them all on there.
Wicked. Well, it was the first football game that came out that you could put swerve on the ball.
That's right. Yeah, bend it.
Yeah, bend it like banana. Yeah, it was. You could do some nutty things with it, but it brought a little bit more realism to it. And do you know what? I used to play. Oh my god! I mean, this is going back to when I was a teenager now, girls and boys. So apologies for all you youngsters out there. Every Saturday at 3:00, right? I'd be round at my nan's, right? And because my nan used to sort of look after me at weekends, she did. Because my parents divorced when I was younger, blah blah blah, all that sort of thing. Anyway, and I used to tune in to Capital Gold to listen to Jonathan Pierce, right? Doing a West Ham commentary, and I used to play on the Spectrum, right? Emlyn Hughes. Emlyn Hughes, I don't know, it was Emlyn Hughes Soccer or something like that. It was just basically black. It was black lined graphics with a green background. That was it. But it was an isometric game. I loved it. I played that for years.
Meanwhile, at the same time, I was sitting downstairs watching World of Sport with the wrestling.
Yeah, because I tell you what, right,
watching that.
WWF. Yeah, WWF came in. I used to watch that as well because I couldn't believe how much better it was than the UK version. I was like, blimey.
I used to love both. The UK version with Nick McManus and Kendo Nagasaki and Giant Haystack.
Jet Set
Willie.
Willie. I had a mate of mine was called Jet Set Willie. We used to be on the CD radios. Yeah,
Jet Set, most frustrating game ever. That thing.
Yeah, do you remember?
It took ages to load, and then I mean, when you got there, you couldn't get past the level, and you're like, I've had enough of this.
Oh, I tell you what,
case. It was crazy.
Yeah,
on the cassette case.
It was, mate.
I had Daley Thompson's Decathlon and broke all my controls on it, moving from side to side really fast.
Yeah,
Track and field
on the Mega Drive. Yeah, dude, I used to do that. I used to do that with it. I used to hold the controls on the PlayStation and go like this. I look like I was like, honestly, I looked ridiculous when I was doing it. Boy, was that
greatest arcade game of all time was Star Wars Vector 1983.
Yeah, well, the trench run.
Yeah, do you know the one with the Vector? It's a Star Wars Vector,
the Vector
game.
graphics.
It was made by us.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah, that was the best one, man. That was awesome. And Operation Wolf, that was another good one.
I tell you what, right? I just thought of a game that was an amazing game back in the day. Hold on, what have I done there? I need to add a piece in there. How about this, right? And I'll tell you what, folks. Anyone out there with the Spectrums, you might remember this because I tell you what, this is one of the few games. Oh, hold on. The few games that came out that was actually better on the Spectrum, color-wise. It was better on the Spectrum than what it was on the Commodore 64, and it was called R-Type. Anyone remember R-Type?
R-Type, yeah.
Side-on game, and it was And do you know what? Another game that I used to like. I don't know why I'm remembering all this all of a sudden. It was a game called Myth. That was a good game. You would have liked that, Bazza.
Yeah, I don't think I remember that. Myth. I'll have to have a look.
Myth. Yeah, really good graphics, dragons, and all that sort of thing. It was Greek mythology, which I loved when I was a kid.
I'll have to look at that. I found a couple of my old Xbox games that my brother gave me. And it was Spartan Warrior, Total Warrior. And that was a brilliant game, that was.
Yeah, they were cool. Strategy ones. Yeah. What was the other really good strategy one as well? I can't remember the name of it now.
What was it? Football strategy or just normal?
Like guns and building towers and stuff, and then building troops and sending them off.
Oh, Red Alert, surely.
No, it was another one. It was Red Alert was good. There was another one as well around the time that my brother used to play.
The Roman one.
No, it was like Robot
Age of Empires.
Futuristic one.
I tell you what was good. Do you remember XCOM?
I don't remember XCOM.
Oh, yeah. Look up XCOM, peeps. That was a game. Love that. That was a turn-based game. So you'd have like 20 turns or something. And that was a proper strategic game. Yeah, XCOM.
Populous. No, it wasn't Dune. It was... I did play Dune. I can't remember now.
Do you remember that TV program called Time Commanders?
Yeah, wasn't it like a sort of...
You used to go on there with three mates.
Helicopters?
No. You used to go on there with three mates, and you'd have to fight an historic battle, and it was like all done digitally.
I think
you
I do
would be
remember.
like Alexander the Great, and you'd have to take on so on and so forth, and see if you could actually win that battle. And then they showed you how they did it afterwards. It was all digitally done.
It wasn't no Nightmare, though, was it?
No, it wasn't Nightmare. Nothing could beat Nightmare.
Oh,
Nightmare was awesome.
Yeah,
it was the best.
You were like, he's gonna die. These are rubbish.
I get really umpty because I've got them all on my computer on the file, and when I watch them occasionally, I get all umpty. So I'm like, I could have done that. I'm 43 years old, and I'm having a go at a 10-year-old. I could have done that better.
What'd you do that for?
Yeah. Why did you turn that way? Well, you should have turned that way and got the crown instead of the shield.
Hey, Axel. Good to see you, dude. Just a little reminder, peeps.
Minifigure, enter stranger.
Enter stranger. Don't forget to give the stream a thumbs up, you lovely lot. Yeah, I like the old games. Ian's out there. He's saying that the latest XCOM was a bit rubbish, but the earlier ones were great. XCOM Apocalypse, it was amazing. You had the very cartoony kind of movie bits that came in after you accomplished a bit. But yeah, honestly, Ian, I was a big XCOM fan, man. I loved it. When you could shoot through walls and stuff like that and take off the aliens. It was wicked. It was one of those ones, Barry, where when you turned, you basically what you saw, but you only saw stuff when you turned. So it was
Like
actually
Doom.
it was really tense. It was a really tense game, wasn't it, Ian? Because they could have been standing next to you, but unless you was looking at them, you'd never know.
Jurassic Park on the Super Nintendo was like that.
Was it?
You turn around, there's a raptor there all of a sudden. It scares the hell out of you.
Oh,
Yeah. Goblin alert. Hey Naomi, how you doing?
Good.
I know, me.
Hi.
Oh,
Just been doing my Father's Day card, haven't you?
oh, that's
Yeah,
nice.
just read it.
Oh,
Father's Day tomorrow.
Is it? Is he a nice dad?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh, that's good.
Really nice.
Oh, very
Wow.
good.
That was very
That sounds
positive.
very positive.
Yeah.
All right, Daddy. Now give me £10.
I'll
Oh,
have to get this going to time, haven't we?
Naomi, how's your day been?
What did you think to LegoCon?
I didn't watch most of it and I didn't get most of it.
Oh, I
But
thought you were watching some of it.
I did watch most. I watched most of it.
But
I
what
didn't
set
watch
would you
all
get?
of it. That space one.
The space one.
Yeah, good
Not the
choice.
Avatar one.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you do like the Avatar one, though, don't you?
Yeah, it's really good. I've seen Avatar and I want to watch it.
Yeah, you've seen it, haven't you?
It's really good.
Yeah, I'm going to watch it this coming week. I'm looking forward to watching it now.
She actually came in to ask if I was all right for a drink. How kind is that?
Oh,
That's
Yeah.
nice.
as long as it's not tea.
We've had tea today. We had biscuit brew, didn't we?
Yeah.
You weren't a fan, were you?
Nah.
Connor likes it though.
I drank it. I drank most of it.
First time ever having tea, and you weren't that impressed.
Oh, she's not into her tea then.
Well, at 8, I wouldn't have thought she would be. To be fair.
Hey.
No.
Come on then. I'll have to get crack on building. Look, he's getting away from me. Look.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye, Naomi.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I've got a one by. I'm always looking because the color. I need a darker one 1x4, and this is I haven't got a 1x4, so I'm just gonna see if I've got the spare one here because I've got a few little pieces, but no, nothing there. So I'm just gonna crack into my pieces, folks. So give me a sec, and I'll be straight back.
Solo saying ATTE all the way. So you're looking forward to that, Solo. What's your thoughts on the phase 2 minifig, Cody minifig? Some people have liked it, some people haven't. I was just wondering what everyone's thoughts on that is. Studsidious is saying that was a great game. They have Streets of Rage on the iPhone still, I think. They certainly do, yeah. You can still get that. I think you can get some of the Shinobi games as well, which are some of my favourites. Shadow Dancer, I think. Golden Axe, Sonic. So I think you can still get those on the iPhones and Android. Quite difficult to control, though. You need the... you can buy like a controller to put your phone into to play the game if you want. Streets of Rage.
It's like playing Double Dragon on the arcades.
Yeah. I used to like Final Fight. That was probably my best scrolling beat 'em up.
What was Golden Axe? Was it Golden Axe? Used to love that one.
Golden
I've heard
Axe,
of that. Yeah.
Golden Axe 3 was best.
And then,
King of Dragons was the best medieval one. I think it was better
what was
than
the
Golden
one?
Axe.
What was the one I said? Was it Ghouls and Goblins or something?
Ghouls and
yeah,
Ghosts and
yeah.
Goblins and Ghouls and Ghosts. There's two
yeah,
of them,
running around with your knight.
Oh yeah, Ghost and Goblins. Yeah, that was a great game. That
Yeah.
was good on the Spectrum.
With Arthur, when he used to run around
Yeah.
in his pants. He
Yeah,
lost his
he got
armor.
hit. Yeah.
And the zombies come up out of the ground.
Yeah.
Great game. I like the music to that.
Did you have a good time, Solo? Actually, today was a much nicer day because it was a bit cooler, wasn't it, for you?
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
he
that's
went to
right.
Legoland, didn't he?
Legoland, didn't they?
Yeah, the Lego Con was actually really good, Solo. It was really good, my friend. We had a good little laugh as well because we was watching it on the members stream.
Compared to last year.
Yeah, it was much better than last year's one. Much better than last year's one.
Again, though, it wasn't hard.
You're completely right, mate. It absolutely wasn't hard for them to do better.
I'd like them to keep improving.
Yeah, always got to be doing that.
I'm sure you've got the money to do it, so
Yeah, half the battle is controlling the leaks, isn't it? If they control the leaks, then it makes it better.
Yeah.
yeah. If they drip feed it to certain leakers, then obviously they're not going to give the full package away. I think they've done it right this year. Just enough to tease you.
Craig, what are you thinking of the build so far? Then are you kind of happy
Yeah,
with
it's
it?
pretty cool. To be fair, it's not as difficult as I thought it was going to be.
It's a pretty set.
It
is a
helps
pretty
if
set.
you've got all your bags when you start building. That makes it a bit easier.
Yeah, it's got a good height on it. That's it. So I got these random pieces left over, like these here, but they'll be needed in another part of it, folks. They will. Let's have a look. Just make sure they're not there. No, that was a good bag. That was bag 3. So I'm on point 190. What are you on at the moment, Craig?
138.
Oh yeah, you're well catching me up, and so you should be as well.
Hive is in the house. All right, Brick Hive, how you doing, mate?
Yay!
Hey, Hive. Sanctum Sanctorum. It was. I want to know what did you like the Sanctum Sanctorum? I know you was pretty excited about it.
Did you? Have
I'm
to change
excited
your
about it.
pants?
No, dude. I tell you what. Now I've seen it, I totally want it, and I do want to get it before I get a castle. That's for sure. But I do like that Lego space set. Lots of love out there for Hive. I tell you what, folks. While you lot are saying hello to Hive, right? Earlier on, I built a little piece of this. I built about the first built the first 2 bags. So I don't know. Now we're about an hour and a half in. Keep chatting, folks. I'll show you the video. The speed, the me building it. It's obviously a speed build, folks. It's only about 2 and a bit minutes long. It is, and it's just a video of me building this. And you know what? Keep chatting. Keep giving us a thumbs up. And I'll have your little names and stuff and your comments come up on screen. Anyway, folks, sit back and enjoy a couple of minutes of a rather fetching dance track. That is, of course, if I press the video to actually get it up. Like I said, folks, sit back, relax.
Think you missed it here.
No, that was an overlay. Overlays will be the end of me. It really will. Anyway, folks, here's the video. Enjoy. Let me know what you think.
Oh, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Yeah, I keep sinking into your blue, into your blue. Stars, I keep seeing stars inside your eyes. In my mind, I'm holding on to all the sparks flying through the dark while we collide. Tell me that I'm all you ever wanted. Take me to a crowded place and I know all I see is the way that you breathe. Hit me like a hurricane and I know all I need is your love next to me. Oh, I keep sinking
Voila.
It's a tune.
Well, sorry, folks. It took me a couple of goes to get to that
I was
video.
having a right old dance to that.
Don't worry, old enough. I won't get copyright strikes on that. That is my track. I own the copyrights to it. It's not solely mine, but I own the rights to it. So it's all cool. For once, I won't get copyright. I normally get it's normally just bad language or a slight copyright I get on certain tunes. Normally from tunes that and videos that Craigster makes for me.
Connor makes for you.
Well, he does. Yeah, you're a tech support guy. How is Connor anyway? How's he doing?
He's good. Yeah, he's good. He gave me a fist bump earlier for my comment about celebrating anniversary with you lot.
Yeah, and
Wow, cool, Dad.
Steph, what did Steph have to say about it?
Oh, she shouted at me.
Oh, did she? Is that because you forgot it was your wedding anniversary?
No. I said it this morning. I was on it. I was all over it.
I think next year is actually my 6th-year wedding anniversary, and I'm intrigued to know. So, do you want to share with our viewers what you got your wife? Because it's
I cannot say.
You cannot say.
You cannot say. It was a very special present, and it's one of a kind.
It definitely is one of a kind, folks.
Definitely
it really is. It's definitely one of a kind. Did it come with a receipt? That's what I want to know.
Fortunately, no, it doesn't come with a receipt.
Very cool. Very cool. Anyway, so I think I read somewhere the Red Carnage asked us if we like the castle, and he's not seen it yet. You need to see it, Red. It's pretty awesome, man. It's pretty epic.
What?
Yeah, it's epic. How would you describe it, Barry? You're the castle dude.
Yeah, you have to see it.
Definitely.
Next level. It's amazing. It really is. It's as a one-off set. It is absolutely amazing.
I'm going to be going to sleep hugging the picture.
Yeah, I can't wait to do my own review on it probably tomorrow. So.
Oh, that's cool, Barry. Well, are you going to sort of give your first impressions of it and stuff like that? Are you?
Oh, yeah. Just do a short sort of 2.5 hour video.
I was going to say short. Dream on.
No, my videos are getting shorter. They are getting shorter, but I'll just do a sort of first initial impressions of it.
You got to really, Barry. You're a go-to guy for vids on castles.
Yeah. Proper sort of study it. I will have a good look at it, see if there's anything I don't like about it. Obviously, unless it's in my hands, it's hard to tell.
Yeah.
As a display piece, as a showpiece, because that's what I don't play with them. But as a showpiece, it's awesome. Well, maybe when I'm sitting in the bath, I might take a set with me. I'm only joking. Replace the E-Man figures.
Go have a little battle.
Do we know the dates of when the sets actually come out? And when and stuff?
I believe I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the castle set should be out on the 3rd for VIP people who's got VIP, and then possibly I think it's the 8th or the 9th. I think it's the 8th for everybody else.
Which is pointless because you might as well just sign up to be a VIP because it's free. I've never
exactly.
I don't even think they ask in shops anymore. Yeah,
I think it'll probably be an exclusive. And then the Galaxy Explorer for anybody that cares or is interested as well, which I am, and everyone else seems to be as well. I think that's the 1st of August.
That's the 1st of August. What day is the 1st of August?
That price, I might get a couple over time of that one because you can easily build other versions of the ships with it.
Yeah, you could mock that into a beast.
But you could do different versions of that ship, can't you?
Yeah.
So
that's it. Yeah, alternate versions.
Bazza, when's the Galaxy one come out?
1st of August, I believe.
Oh, that's a Friday. That's handy.
He's got it all planned.
That is a good day. Well, the fact is, 2nd, I might be on holiday. I can't remember. I'll definitely be looking to stream that.
I've just got to the tech piece, if that helps you to know where I'm at.
The tech piece?
Yeah, the piece that tech uses.
Oh, good stuff. I know where you are. Then. I know where you are. Well, what time did we start? I started at 8, didn't we? So let's sit down at 10. We've been going 2 hours. Are you guys all right for another half hour?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want it to end. This is cool.
Oh. Well, this is probably going to be a two-part, folks. That's for sure. Because well, I'm not going to finish it tonight anyway. I could do, but I'll be here till like midnight, so can't do that.
Thanks, Brick Hive. He says I'm the first person he thinks of when he thinks of castle thing. There's a lot of other people out there that's got a lot of knowledge of castle.
Yeah, but Barry, you need to big yourself up a little bit on that. I think, mate, because you're my go-to guy for castle as well.
Yeah, I would say I'm more of a fan than an expert. I always say I'm a fan of castle as opposed to being an expert at castle.
Wow.
There's people out there I look to for information, so
well, that's all right. You can't know it all, but you know where to resource it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But someone I'm waiting for a book to be sent to me as well. Actually, at one point.
Yeah, that'll be when as soon as I get. Oh, that's actually a good point. I'm trying to get. Well, I have got and bolt pieces for Sig Figs.
Oh,
so
okay, yeah.
I might start sending them out to bods. So as soon as my pieces come through, I need to start sending them out. And also I need to. But the problem is the torsos. As you can imagine, the torsos are quite expensive to source. They're not like just picking up normal torsos.
Why is that? That's why I don't ever use custom stuff. So it's cheaper.
Yeah. So I get the heads obviously custom and the arms because I don't have full length arms and they're flesh color.
Oh,
so I have the arms cut off. So it's basically just how you see me now.
Yeah.
What you see in now is my Sig Fig.
Is it?
What you see is what you get.
Yeah, what you see is what you get.
What you see is what you get, bruv.
Yeah. What you see is what you get.
So I've ordered some more of these hats, so hopefully they'll be coming.
The old
Sig
Peaky
Fig,
Blinders.
Yeah.
Very cool, mate. Very cool. Love it. I always don't. You just throw all your pieces out, don't you? I like sorting mine before I build them.
Yeah, that's just weird.
What, sorting them?
Yeah, you're wasting time.
Nah, I'm not wasting time. I'm not knolling them. I used to do that, folks, when I had too much time on my side. I just like putting like plates, tiles, and bricks all together, and then putting them in some sort of color order as well. I'm not too fussed about that, but
I do like the blue at the bottom to signify the water. It's like a moat, isn't it, on the river?
I think so, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, the Forestman River Fortress part of it. It's quite nice. I like that colour blue. What is that? Is that azure blue?
Yes. I think it is, yes.
Yeah, I'd say it was.
That's probably my favourite Lego colour.
Is it?
Yeah.
I
that
like the dark blue. I like the royal blue.
Yeah, that's a nice colour as well.
I like okay, can I my favourite colours are like trans red or trans yellow, like amber. That's my favourite Lego colours.
Not sandy green.
I like sandy green. I like sandy green. I like sandy blue as well. But sand green is probably my favourite solid colour. But I do like a trans colour, folks. That's me all over. That really is. Exactly.
What did you do with your dragons, Greg? You having them in your city or?
Oh yeah, definitely. They're going to be in the guard. They're going to guard, just like they do on London Bridge, in the real London Bridge.
Awesome.
I think mine's still in the bag where I took a picture of it when I was in London the other day. That picture I took, it looks really good, doesn't it? On the green plant and the red telephone behind it. I love that spot for taking pictures. And that's, believe it or not, folks, that's actually in a restaurant in a place called Hayes Galleria. And but I get my coffee there every morning, and notoriously there's no one sitting in this particular spot, and I just use that, and I just like, I like it. What can I say? I'm a Londoner.
I was trying to work out where it was actually, because obviously I used to be around your area quite often. So
it's in a place called opposite London Bridge. It's where I met last week when I went Snap. It's a place called Hayes Galleria.
Hayes Galleria. Don't ring a bell to me.
Yeah, check it out, man. It's a really, really cool place. I love it there. I get coffee there. Well, when I'm in the city, which is most days, to be fair, I grab my coffee. I do love a coffee. In fact, I've missed it. I could drink a coffee now, but I can't. Mustn't do it. Isn't the 1st of August a Monday? Oh, I'm on. Is it?
Let's have a look.
Maybe. I tell you what. Yeah, it must be. I'm probably looking at the 1st of July. Oh, yeah, it was.
It was, yeah.
Oh, Monday. Ugh. That's a bad release day, isn't it? Monday. You think they'd make it? Actually, why don't they do it on the 31st so that it's the Sunday? That's a shame. Oh well, maybe I'll build it. I don't know. I could build it midweek. I mean, that's it really. I could do. Well, this is a London Eye. Whenever I do my own normal streams, I do London Eye. If I'm building something specifically for the city, then I don't know, folks. I'm thinking of I'm trying to think of another live stream name for when I'm doing Legondon. I might just call it Legondon Live. What do you reckon about that name, Barry?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Legondon Live. I'm actually looking forward to it taking shape.
Yes, it's definitely going to be a catalyst now. Now we're not doing quite so many backlogs.
So what sort of things are you going to put in it to represent London? You're going to put a Thames going through it and things like that?
No, I'm not going to do the 10. That takes up too much space. I'm going to do this. Do the train first of all. Then once I've got the train track laid, it'll be the Mills plates, and then I'll be building stuff around that. But there will be things in there representing things of London. Do you know what I mean? I
thought you have had the Thames and then a couple of boats on it and the bridge going over it and the train going over the bridge and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and I can do that in parts, but I can't do that because it's just space. You wouldn't believe how much space that would take up.
Yeah, it does take up loads.
It does, honestly, Barry. Like I've got 2 big tables here, 2 meters by 60 times 2, and the space just goes like that. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 modulars there, and I'm not joking. That takes up about 15% of the space already. It gobbles it up. Like all these massive ideas I had, I was like, actually, I can't do that. But I will be adding height to it. So, and do you know what, Barry? I might do that. I might 1 year. I'm just going to say, do you know what? I'm going to have a year when I put a river through it. I'll add some different things. I'll change it. The city will be rebooted every sort of 18 months or so. I think that's what everyone does, isn't it? Really? Do you know what I mean? Awesome. And they just make loads of videos out of that, dismantling the city, then recreating a new one. You know what I mean? Just by London Bridge, Greg. Oh, what's that, Simon? That's right. It is next door to London Bridge. If anyone wonders, or that bridge that I'm always taking pictures of, it's always London Bridge. I cross it every day. So yeah, that is literally by London Bridge.
After work, I used to get the 47 from there to go home after work.
47. Oh, very cool, mate. Very cool. Yeah, get the 15 from there. I saw a route master up the road from me the other day. I haven't seen one of those for years. Right. Okay. So I'm on. There's the foliage. I'm on bag 4. I'm on part 191. Look at Craig go. You can tell Craig's going for it because he's all quiet. He is.
What?
He's all quiet. He's like really trying to go for it.
I was just enjoying putting the little candle together. I like doing the candles.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. I think I've just accidentally kicked that off. Let's add it back to the stream. There it is. Swap it around so people don't get our arms mixed up. Let's have a look, see where he's at. Yeah, that's good. It's taking shape really well, isn't it?
Appreciate that, mate.
It's doing it.
That's good.
I'm going slow as well.
I know. Well, I'm
having to because it's bloody colours and this tablet.
I know, dude. Honestly, I'm looking at this on a 24-inch screen, folks, and I'm like, what? Sometimes as well. They definitely need to up their game.
That'd do my head in. That would. Imagine if you was colourblind.
Well, I don't think you'd be into Lego, would you? A bit hard. I was saying that.
Some people. I know people who are into.
Go on, Barry.
I was going to say I know someone who's into tropical fish and they're colourblind.
Yeah, maybe they just like warm water. I mean.
No. What were you going to say? Sorry.
That's all I'm going to say. Just maybe they like warm water. Actually, Barry, how warm water? I'm only asking this because I mentioned this as a story yesterday. How warm water can tropical fish live in? Because I had a friend of mine back in the days when I used to live in Essex in a place called Tiptree, and he had a conservatory, and we was having a heat wave one day, and it was about 35 degrees. So it was probably about 55 degrees inside his conservatory, and his tropical fish died.
Yeah, you said that last night, didn't you? I heard you say that.
How warm would that have to be for that to happen? Yeah,
it's very rare that tropical fish can tolerate that amount of temperature. Probably the one off the top of my head known in the hobby would be a fish called a discus. which is a very timid, very difficult to keep fish with the pH levels, but they can tolerate a very high temperature. So the average temperature you're probably looking at a tropical fish, if you're going to keep a community tank, would be, say, 23 to 27. You don't really want to go too much past that with the average tropical fish.
All right. So you couldn't like run a warm bath for one or something like that? It'd be too hot for them.
No, she'll end up having fish fingers for dinner.
There's lightning outside. I've got thunder and lightning outside now.
It's not reached me yet.
It'll be with you in about 20 minutes, I reckon. But not even that. I reckon you got about 10 minutes. It'll be with you. Here, folks. Look, see these olive foliage, right? That there is what was in the last lot of bags. There we go. Talking of foliage.
Build it up.
There we go.
Hey,
Cabot says he's blinded by love.
Blinded by love.
I'll tell you why he's blind, folks. It ain't got nothing to do with love. When I designed some castles,
I never knew he felt like that about me.
Fish die quickly with a minimum of temperature change. Is one reason to keep them in bag and submerge them. Yeah. No, I get that, dude. That completely makes sense.
Yeah,
very frightening.
Get the temperature right, and then obviously oxygenate in the bag afterwards. What a lot of people do is they dump the water from the bag into the tank, and that puts a lot of ammonia into the tank, which can cause an algae bloom.
Lester, it's a very strange thing to say. London Bridge Bricks, try taking photos on Westminster Bridge. I was born near there, by the way. Just check the shadows first. Look up Westminster Bridge shadow. All right, I will do.
Interesting.
Top quality. He goes, I'm into you, Craig, he says.
Yeah, it's the song. Singing it about me. I'm into you.
Oh, was that Lorraine I just saw? Hey, Lorraine. Good to see you.
Hey, Lorraine.
Lorraine, did you have Chinese tonight? That's what I want to know. If you did, I want to know what you had.
I bet Si has the same thing every time.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
There's no way he deviates. Yeah. He'll never deviate.
No,
because it's
safe. They ring up and go.
Yeah, he's a safe person.
Usual,
likes to have the same thing all the time. I imagine.
Yeah. He'll know the number and everything.
Yeah.
And it'll have things taken out of it that would normally be in it that everybody else gets.
I love Si.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
He doesn't want no fish in it.
No, he doesn't like anything like that.
Wine gums in mixed in with noodles.
Oh, you could be on something there, Barry. Now, do you know what, folks? I've got to the point where I'm putting the shields on, and I've got to put stickers on it.
I'm not doing them on stream.
I can't remember where I put the stickers. I'm hoping they're at the bottom of the bag.
It's only a really small sticker sheet as well. It's tiny, look.
Yeah, I wouldn't even bother. Don't just.
Yeah, I'm going to swap them for the proper ones.
Just swap them out for the proper ones, man.
Yeah, I probably
look so much better. And that sticker sheet will probably end up being worth a bit of money down the line.
Yeah,
that's a good point, actually. Yeah.
Just reach me.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, do you know what? Let's take a picture of this and pop it out on Insta.
Stick it out on the Instagram.
Stick it out on Instagram. It's proper lightning out, proper thunder and lightning out there, Bazza.
Yeah, I've
now
got
he's stuck in the cabin.
Just thunder.
You'll have to stay doing this now in the cabin until it stops.
Cabbage says you can't be arsed having fish, they're needy. You ain't have my cat round you.
Oh yeah, how is your cat anyway?
Yeah, she's all right. She suffers quite a bit with the heat. She's laying in the bath at the moment. It's cool in there.
Oh yeah, have you got like an iron tub?
Yeah, it's an old. Yeah, so it's really cold on there. But I've also got some gel mats as well when she comes and lays in here.
What's a gel mat?
Let me see if I can show you.
Is it like a mouse mat?
No, it's one of these things.
Keep them cool.
Oh, that's cool.
You put it in the fridge or the freezer. So
yeah,
got gel inside.
Nice.
I've got a couple of them. I've got a couple for her, and I've got a couple for myself for go in my pillow to keep my head cool.
Do they work? Do they generally work quite well?
Yeah, even if you don't put them in the fridge or the freezer, they're quite cool.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, they're pretty good. I think they're about a tenner on Amazon, something like that. Well worth it.
I have to check them out. I can't believe how much the weather is so different today compared to what it was yesterday.
Yeah, that's crazy how it can be that high in temperature. And then it was meant to be 27 today, but it didn't feel 27 to me.
No, not at all.
It's getting buggy now.
Yeah.
Oh, it ain't over. I'm sure come August, September, we'll have a heat wave then.
Do you reckon? I reckon that'll be it for the year. I reckon, dude.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I can't deal with the heat.
Yeah, it's a bit uncomfortable. I think everyone suffers pretty bad. Yeah, exactly. 33 to 12.
Yeah, it's mental, isn't it?
It's 27 years. Proper rumbling out there. Love it. My kids stole my gel mats last night. I won't survive summer without them. Blimey. Carriage, you really rate them? Oh, hold on. Lorraine's come back. She says, yes, he has the same thing every time. And yes, Craig, you're totally right. I have to tell them not to put stuff into it for them.
I love it.
He's not a big kid, is he? I love him. I really do.
He's proper picky eater, isn't he?
He's so funny.
Minifigure says, we've got some of those Foolin With Bricks. Not fun when you forget they're there and stand on it and get cold feet. Love it.
It's on my list. I've got to go for a meal with Sign Lorraine at some point.
Oh, could you imagine it?
Yeah, got to.
You just go to Wendy's or something like that and have a potato.
I don't mind where we go. I just think it'll be awesome.
Trying to teach a room full of 14-year-olds yesterday was horrible. Mood swings are heightened in a heat wave. Was glad to get out. Oh yeah, especially if they're tired. Oh, they ain't gonna. Yeah, sleeping naked is good on all night. It is. It is.
Ooh,
I do. I sleep absolutely starkers on top of the bed as well, folks. I really do.
Yeah,
He sends me the pictures as well, and some people would say it's harassment, but I love them.
I send a selfie just before I go to sleep with a little post-it note saying "Love you." As Sam is saying, cabbage face bricks. We don't need proof of that. No, I do. The gel mats. That's all. Nothing wrong with sleeping in the nude with AC blasting. Oh, I don't know about that, mate. I think I'd shrivel up if that was me. We don't do AC in England and or the rest of the UK.
Us peasants don't do AC, do they?
Got you with that one, didn't I, Barry?
You want egg
with air conditioning?
Oh God, yeah. Up north.
Yeah.
Oh Barry, what are you like? Honestly, we're meant to be better
worry,
educated
my
than
head,
Northerners.
That's so good.
Right, okay. Let's start on this bag then, shall we? I've got some shields in here somewhere. Where the devil are they? There they are. Big grey thing. Start building a Star Wars set, but no, we never get like proper temples of Star Wars or anything like that, do we? Like they could do stuff like this.
Not anymore. Look at the terrible job they did with Jabba's palace this year.
Oh, I think it was all right. It was more like a throne room, wasn't it, really?
Thing is, the price of it when they start doing them, everyone would kick off about the price anyway. So,
Yeah, that's a good point.
So, when do we know what sets exactly are going up in value or price? I should say. I should say value. I should say price.
August 1st, isn't it? I thought it was August 1st.
Is it? I bought a couple of speed champions this weekend because I thought they were going up, but Craig mentioned.
Yeah, we don't know if they are. That's the thing. So we're not sure if that was just if that's an actual European recommendation, but it could be that speed champions go up more in Germany than they do here.
Oh, that's all right then.
So, or we could get exactly the same as what they've got, or they could go up more. Same with the Mustang. We were all saying that might be going up. We just don't know. I thought it was good that we knew that the prices that were any of the sets that are coming out now till August are actually like the roller coaster, and that are actually the price they're going to stay at. Because that would have been a bit of a kicker if the roller coaster had gone up again in August, wouldn't it?
Look, I'm just saying, right? But I think they should just put the prices up on the sets that are coming out. So then we'd never know. We'd just never know. All we'd say is, I'm sure Lego's going up and stuff like that. But to be fair to Lego, they came out of a good Lego Con. We all seem to enjoy it, and you know, I'm back in love with Lego again. Just saying.
Back in love.
Yeah, until I bought my car, so I'll go back to normal.
Yeah, so you bought the Kobe set recently, haven't you, mate? Some big airplane thing.
Yeah, I bought the Ghost of Kiev. I don't know if you know what the Ghost of Kiev is.
I've got no idea, but it sounds pretty good. And I will say this, it did look good. So tell us a little bit about that, Bazza.
Okay, I'll show you in a sec.
Okay.
But the Ghost of Kiev is basically
you just got called Jazza.
Jazza.
Love it. We're calling that now.
Yeah.
Jazza.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Kerry. Jazza.
Oh, look, there's Jazza. Hello, everybody. I love my castles.
Oh.
As long as we don't call him Bajazza.
The Jazza.
Good to see you,
The
Brick
Jazza.
Picks. I loved having you on London Calling last night, by the way. That was really good fun. Sorry, Bazza, you were saying.
No, I was saying, yeah, the Ghost of Kiev, basically it was, it's a Ukrainian pilot that shot down a number of Russian planes in the early days of the supposed war, or whatever it's being called by Russia or whatever. So yeah, it shot them down. So basically it turned out it was actually just a story. It was like a meme that had been put out by Ukraine to sort of G up the support. Yeah, basically to instill hope and all that behind it. And I thought it was quite an interesting story.
Technically, it's propaganda, but we won't call it that.
Yes, technically, yeah. But yeah, I thought it was one of those things that you'd like to hear, I suppose, if you was fighting in the war against whoever you're fighting.
So
against.
because of that, are you telling me on the back of that, Kobe came out with this airplane?
Yeah, because all the proceeds, I'm not sure all of them. If what's his name's out there, Cabbage or Solo might be able to clarify.
Please do.
I think the money goes to the set, because the turnaround on the set was really quick. It's a limited edition set, and they made the set really, really quickly. They came out of it. And
oh wow!
It's all printed and all that. It's beautiful. Let me show you it to you.
Yeah, please do, mate. That's really interesting, isn't it? They can come out with a set that quick.
That's what I mean. So there's no excuses, really, is there? And it's a different plane to what they've made before, I believe. Don't think they've ever done a MiG-29, which is a very famous plane. Where am I? Okay, so this is the MiG-29.
Let's have a look. I'll make it big for you, Bazza. Make it big for you. Wow. I mean, it looks like a model.
It's absolutely beautiful. I've made a Spitfire recently.
Oh, did you enjoy that?
Colour. Oh, mate, yeah, I loved it. Let me show you the back, because on the back, it actually comes with a stand, and on the stand, you can see it's the colours of the Ukrainian flag.
Oh, yeah, that's a nice touch.
So the actual plane is a Russian plane. This plane was actually bought by the Ukrainians and other various countries around the world, and the Russians kept the MiG-29 back. The later models, so the earlier models, they was selling to opposition before they obviously went into war with them. So he was using their own plane against them, really. But yeah, we go to MiG-29. Quite a nice set. Let me see what it says. So yeah, supports and aids the refugees from Ukraine. You can see there.
That's really good going, man. And, you know, hats off to Kobe for doing that as well. I know Lego have given a big donation as well to it. So, you know, good all round. And let's hope this bloody war ends sooner rather than later, folks. Because I tell you what, right? I don't know about you lot out there, but today, for the first time in my entire life, I put £1.99 a litre of fuel in my car today. I was like, blimey neck.
Ouch.
Yeah, fuel is going up big time. But yeah,
everything's
nice
got
set.
Food's going up. When I do the weekly food shop now, it's
you must be really noticing
it's
it.
a lovely set. I can't wait to build it, and it won't stop there. I'll end up getting more
Stuff. Have you built any? Just the Spitfire Kobe you've built, isn't it, Bazza?
Yeah, I've got a Spitfire Kobe that's packed away, or I'd get it out and show you. It's
That's cool, man. That's cool.
It's a really nice set. It's quite a big scale one. I think it's a 1/48 scale. It's quite a nice size.
Yeah.
But I'm into World War II fighter plane. So they've got quite a few new ones coming out. Some Messerschmitts and Zeros from Japan. So they've got loads of new ones coming out. A couple of American ones as well, P-51s. So yeah, I'll certainly be buying more Kobe sets. I'll be honest, and they're really nice builds. To do the instructions, if you're used to Lego instructions, doing the instructions are a little bit weird to start with. But yeah, I think they're going to try and move away from stickers as well. They're going to start going into just head printing everything as opposed to just a few things. Yeah. And like Cabbage was saying, I think they're going to start moving into other fields as well.
Like what?
Well, I heard
Modules?
Modulars and obviously medieval, I heard as well, in banded.
That was a good statement there. Like Cabbage moving into other fields.
Yeah. Probably about time too, isn't it? Rotation and all that. Farmers rotation.
What we got saying here? Studsilis is saying we get tons of tropical storms that eventually build up to hurricane summers and gets extreme, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, I bet it does. This does feel like a mock to me.
Studsilis is also saying he was shocked when he visited the UK and no one had any air conditioning.
Yeah, a lot of American friends that come over say that.
Yeah, it's just one of those things. Unless you go in a shop or something like that, or a hotel or whatever, you don't normally have air conditioning. Office buildings, but the average home don't normally have it. I don't think.
No, my brother-in-law has it in his house, but I don't know, man. I mean, in this day and age, it's an expensive thing to run, isn't it?
Of course, yeah. You think about it, yeah. The average working class person, yeah, it's expensive to run something, and even putting the heating on in the winter. We was very careful this year of having the heating on.
Even worse in October.
It will be. I mean, this is going to sound boring to everyone who's out there, but I've just fixed my gas and electric fuel, even though it's going to cost me even more money a month, like a lot more money. But it's just like the price that is going up at the moment. It was only two weeks ago that I put fuel in the car, and it was like £1.84, and now it's like £1.99. It's like, what the hell?
It's crazy.
Ain't good.
No.
Less money to spend on Lego.
Well, that's ultimately it, folks. You know, I'll be doing. I mean, I've got plenty of Lego to get through, folks. So don't worry. I ain't going to stop overnight or nothing like that. But there is definitely more of a consideration on what I buy, and I won't necessarily buy loads of stuff at one go or anything like that anymore. So, Barry, do you think Kobe is kind of like the next big name after Lego in the world of brick building, or do you think that might be Mega Constructs?
I'd say Kobe got a bigger catalogue than Mega Constructs at the moment.
Feels that way.
Yeah, they do a hell of a lot of other stuff than just military. That's a good point Craig makes, because when you think about it as well, it's like Lego make everything, don't they? They make a bit of everything apart from military. So you got to think like what other companies are reputable, like Kobe, that make their own bricks, good quality bricks, good clutch power, good sets, and make a variety of different things. I mean, Blue Bricks, I've not really had too much dealings with. Axel Plate was asking. And then you've got Mega Constructs that do Halo and He-Man and those kind of sets, which interest me. I'm thinking of getting the Castle Grayskull for Christmas.
Oh, that would be good.
So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to hopefully getting that. And the Land Shark as well you can get.
I tell you what, right? I'd be up for getting something off like rebrickable for Castle Grayskull.
So you wouldn't get a Mega Constructs one then?
No, I maybe a one-off things I'd buy of Kobe and that, but I'm not really interested. I'd rather get like the proper model of it, or just maybe somehow try and do it out of Lego.
Well, I was going to say, what do you mean? What's proper? Proper just because it's a Lego brick as opposed to a Kobe.
Yeah,
brick?
yeah. Because I'd never mix bricks around or nothing like that. Like
No,
I
I
wouldn't put it
wouldn't,
in my
no.
city. I'd want Castle Grayskull potentially in my city,
Right.
and I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't put it in my city if it wasn't Lego. Hey, Topic Bricks,
Right,
Rosie.
I see
How you
your
doing, my
point.
friend?
I see your point.
Yeah, that's what it is. I'm not sort of dissing it. I'd have it, but it would be separate to it. Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't have it in it.
You should definitely get a Kobe set. Maybe get like a small tank or something like that, and just see what it's like, because they are really good quality sets. They really are, and they're getting better year by year. They seem to be getting better.
Yeah. I definitely would be up for getting a tank. But then I sort of think, well, would I not just go to Brickmania and buy the instructions? I mean, my God, Brickmania is expensive now. Man, what's it going to be like?
See the
soon?
price of Brickmania, exactly.
Yeah, the price is extortionate anyway. I mean,
still
that's going
think that the Kobe military stuff's.
Yeah, it definitely does look good, dude. Definitely does look good. Topic. I noticed you were doing Tommy C Bricks. What was Tommy C Bricks doing? He was doing the Lego Con watch party as well. Yeah, I was doing the watch party on my channel for the members. Did you enjoy it, Topic? Did you like what you see? Didn't see any big Harry Potter reveals though. I was interested to know how you feel about that, my friend. How do you feel about that? There's a few disappointed people on my panel. Not too happy with that, but otherwise, for me, I thought it was really, really good. Lorraine loves the summer, and Brickapix is saying hello to Rosie. Right, let's get that.
Lorraine loves the summer, and Si loves the winter.
Yeah, Si's more into that. All right.
I'm more with Si. I'll be honest with you. I prefer the winter.
No, I like summer. I just like it around 23 degrees. That's good enough for me.
Summer with a
nice sunny day with a sea breeze there.
Honestly, we sound like such proper 40-plus-year-olds.
That's because we are.
We are, man.
I know.
Wow.
It's just the I like it just so.
There was a TV program, wasn't it, called Grumpy Old Men, where you had all the famous 50-plussers moaning about stuff. It was on BBC.
They do. They just moan about things.
Yeah, we've got the YouTube version of that. It's called Summer Assembly Required.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Si says, he hates summer. We've got Fab Blondie's back in the house. Hey, Fab, how you doing? How was your dinner? Rosie says, I thought it was better than last year. Totally agree with you, my friend. But the format of the show I find is below par. It feels we are only watching Lego Con for the set reveals when we should be watching it for the experience. Interesting.
Good point.
Yeah, with the set reveals being a bonus. The one thing I did want to say, I wanted to see what they've been doing, like some of the other stuff, like the people with impaired vision and how that's developing and things like that.
They stayed away from that this year, didn't they? They stayed away from the plastic and the...
Yeah, I want to know how they're developing, how that's going, the plant-based products.
They mentioned it, but they didn't really do any features on it, did they?
Yeah, I think they said something like there's quite a few pieces now, 150 pieces, elements that
was about it.
But that is about it, yeah.
Sugar, they talked about, didn't they?
They did, yeah. I said you can make rum out of that. Craigster said you can melt down a minifigure and basically have a sugar lump. The conversation did go in some very strange directions.
They always do.
And Burko Bricks, I get the sense that he's probably fallen asleep by now, Craigster.
Yeah, would have been, won't he? He'll have passed out now.
He's passed out.
Bottle in hand.
Catching Jack Sparrow, mate, with his rum. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's out of it.
Bottle in hand, something else in the other, and he'll be laughing.
Yeah. He'll wake up in the night. He'll have breath like an old slipper.
His mouth will be dry as a flip-flop.
Oh, yeah. Dry as a flip-flop. That's a horrible feeling. That is. I get that. Actually, do you know what? I get that when I have a Chinese. If I have a Chinese, I love Chinese really salty. Like, really salty. with all the Worcester sauce and all that sort of thing. And I do. You wake up in the night and it's like your tongue's stuck to the top of your mouth.
Furry.
It's furry.
Yeah, I like salty rice. I like a lot of salt on my rice. Which is
Yeah, me too, man. I love seasoning. I don't care whatever I buy. I just put salt on it anyway.
Man.
Luckily, I do burn it off though. I do burn it off.
Oh, I use that Himalayan salt. That's quite nice. It's a lot better for you, apparently.
What salt do you have, dude?
Himalayan salt. So it's not
nice.
sea salt. It's salt from up in the mountains from like donkeys years ago.
You buy salt from donkeys?
No, years ago, you got like the salt planes. Oh, I'm not even going to explain myself. No, I was just walking into that, wasn't I? He did it all the time to me. Set him up and wind him up and let him go.
Yeah. Years ago. Years ago.
It is like Ebenezer good. Years ago.
He's old jazzer.
There's me with me donkey salt.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah. Nutrients from a donkey.
See this chat? They just bring me on here to pick on me, and that's all.
Oh, he picks on himself.
I said my mum up the mountain for it.
Yeah.
Go on, mum.
I don't go to Aldi's. I get myself a donkey.
You don't need to build anything. Just come on, sit, and we'll have a chat about Castle. Yeah, no, they just wanted to bring me on to pick on me. This is what they do to you, chat.
Harry, you
Be careful.
bring it all on yourself. You know about it. If you want to talk about getting salt from donkeys, don't expect not to get abused for it.
I'd sooner a goat.
Oh, do you know what? I'm watching a program at the moment, and Craigster's got me into this. It's called the Lincoln
Lawyer.
The Lincoln Lawyer, and he's basically he's taken on a practice. And in the practice, there's a fish in it. Do you remember it, Craigster?
Yep.
The fish that's on the wall. And basically, it's a bit like Barry. He's got this pike on the wall above his door. I know what you're thinking. What the hell? But yeah, it's a thing, folks. People do it where Barry lives. It's a thing. It's a fisherman's thing. It's an angler's thing, isn't it? And basically, in this program, it's a really funny phrase. It says, "If I'd kept my mouth shut, I wouldn't be on this wall." And
Yeah,
it's a trout or something. It is. And I was like, actually, that is really funny. Does your pikey say anything? The one that above your wall, or above your door, I should say, Barry. Does it say anything on it? Is he frozen? He's frozen, smiling. Oh no, his eyes blinked.
Right
I'm losing you guys. Sorry.
He was just
Don't
having
worry,
a conversation with his pike. That's why.
He is.
Couldn't hear
Yeah.
us.
Barry, come out and go back in again.
Hello.
Hello.
All right. We're
This is
losing
me
Barry,
you're
folks.
looking
We're losing. We know
for.
you're losing Barry because he can't hear us.
I reckon it's. I don't know if you can hear me, but I reckon it's the storm. Yeah, I heard that. Might be the storm.
Might be the stool.
Might be the storm. Nothing to do with
Oh,
donkeys.
oh,
Oh,
oh.
there he goes.
Black Wheel of Death. And that was Foolin With Bricks, everyone.
I've kicked him out. He'll reconnect and he'll come back in again. But yeah, the old storm is rumbling out there, folks.
He got the old storm.
Yeah.
What number are you on now?
213.
213.
Yeah, you're back there now as well.
217.
Oh, there you go. See, you caught up.
I thought you were well ahead of that.
Oh, well, I'm hosting. I'm Instagramming.
No, but I still thought you were well ahead of that.
No. I literally had an hour of pre-building this. This is all I got. Oh my God, you broke Barry. That's impossible to
It's
break
slowing
Barry.
down now.
Yeah, I am slowing down there. We'll go. We'll give it about another half hour tops, and then we'll continue this, folks.
They hurt my eyes, these instructions.
Wait a minute, I'm wearing glasses, the brand new glasses to do this. You got to do it, folks. Honestly,
My God, we broke Barry.
come back, Barry. He's a good lad, old Barry. Love him to bits. We do. Oh God, I spelled that wrong.
Becca's still here. He's just lurking. I want to know if you've had a drink. You need to answer the question.
Yeah, very important question, Burko.
Yeah, especially on your birthday.
Yeah. What did you get for your birthday? Did you get any Lego? Put that on there. So get that bit of colouring. Sorry, folks, just doing a bit of Instagramming. You know where it
My
goes.
laptop's hanging in there. It keeps freezing.
Just about. Is it? How are you doing for heating in your?
It's that update. I'm going to roll it back. I think.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't doing this yesterday. Every so often, it kicks in the fan and freezes. Then it freezes when it takes the fan out again. But I've already done a test on everything, and it's not hot. So I'm sure it's that Windows update that's just done.
Yeah, definitely, mate.
Roll it back.
I've just got two bongs in my ear then.
Yeah, I had a bong then. How do I hear in a bong?
Don't know. You shouldn't be able to hear a bong.
I definitely heard a bong.
Yeah, maybe you heard it. I tell you what it is. It's so loud, the bong, that it's transmitted from my ears to here. Anyway, let's bring him in, shall we? This is the one, the only, thank God, beautiful Jazza. Hello, Jazza.
Jazza's back.
They're being nice to me.
Been
now,
standing most alive, living in the Jazzas. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Did you get rid of your cobwebs?
See, look, I've come straight back on stream and already just starting.
I didn't. I just wanted to know if you
Cobwebs?
got rid of them. That was all.
What do you mean, what cobwebs?
With a lot of elbow grease.
What cobwebs?
I was trying to make I was trying to make the ship from the Goonies.
I know. It's like Barracuda Bay was like released like in 1982. The way you had it.
It was quite funny because what I used to do, because it's one of those sets, I just can't be bothered to clean. And it's really bad to think that way. I'd clean around it, move it, clean, and then put it back. So everything around it was clean apart from the set itself. And I'd clean the sets next to it, either side of it, underneath it. And that one set I just left and left and left. Don't ask me why.
Technique. That's a technique you don't want to use, folks.
But it's
Honestly.
nice and neat and packed away now.
I tell you what, though, Bazza. To be fair, mate, when you do your videos and you say, "Please don't hate on me. Please don't comment on it," you're asking for trouble, mate. When you do that. All right, let's put me over there. Let's put you in the middle because I want you in the middle between us. Oh, blimey, what's Craig doing there? There we go. He's there. What we got going on there? Bong. I thought this was a family. It's bong. You get bong in your ears when you're the host and people come in the green room. You get a bong noise. It's like a sort of pop up in your ear roll. It really is, honestly. Greg and Craig say, Anonymous Bricks, what did you think of the castle? Sorry if you're giving your thoughts already. No, dude. Red Carnage, you'll remember. Please do watch back the video, the watch party. It was really good fun to do, and we did have a laugh, but you know where it goes, Red. I thought it was excellent. I thought it was really good. Barry, have I asked you, right? What do you think it's worth the money?
It's a good question. Yeah, it's a very good question. As a one-off set, I'm not going to say it's worth the money.
Yeah.
But as a one-off set, yes, to a degree. As a Castle fan.
Mm-hmm.
For the average Joe, I don't know. See, I don't look at piece per part count. You know the price of the pieces to what you're paying for.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, it's only a loose thing.
I know, but I'll use it as a guide because if you look at 4,000 and odd pieces, then I would say even if there's lots of small pieces and lots of minifigures, which we know there are, it's probably getting good value. I think it's definitely worth it. I think it's definitely worth the price.
I buy with my eyes and my heart. I don't buy with my brain sometimes. I just look at a set and think, I love that. And I don't think about the price and that when I should. And I have been getting better at doing that. But when I look at that castle, I mean, if they charged that another 50 quid on top, I'd probably still get it. As I'm sorry to say that's the case.
I probably would, but I would then think that it's not as good value.
No, of course. But
I would do what you do, but I do justify it in my own head by looking back and saying, actually, when you think of that, especially compared to some of when we were talking about the Bricklink Designer and how many parts they were coming with for the price, I think it is a good price set. I'm actually surprised by it. It's still a lot of money for a Lego set.
It is.
But the Bugle was a lot of money, and the 8080 was a lot of money, but they're definitely worth it.
They're good sets. They're worth sets. I mean, these are cracking sets, aren't they? Let's face it. Barry, are you going to get it? Is it a day one for you?
Yeah, most definitely. I'm definitely going to pre-plan for this one. Obviously, I did pre-plan for the gift with purchase, but that went a little bit awry with it was my own fault, really. I ended up buying classic sets and putting the money aside and then forgetting it was Father's Day tomorrow. So I had to make sure that was more important.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah,
It is more important, by the way, mate.
Yeah. When you're limited amount of funds that you know how much you're willing to spend. But you know, I will get the set regardless, even if I have to purchase it. So I will get the set at the end of the month. And day one for the castle for me, for sure. I'm glad it's coming out after I get some Wonga. So I'm not going to be sitting there panicking that I won't have the money to pay for it. So
yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
And then maybe the month after I'll get the Galaxy Explorer.
We've just unleashed his beast then, if he's teetotal.
Yeah.
Just got him, the safety and comfort of the member stream. You need to get involved in some more member streams.
Oh,
definitely.
He's awake. He's with us.
349.99, I think it is, or is it 345.99? 34.
It might as well be 349.99.
Yeah, it's somewhere along that thing. For 4,000 odd pieces.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, 349.99.
Well, I mean, everyone price-wise seems to be quite happy. Does the Sanctum Sanctorum come out at the same time?
I don't know about that. I don't know what the release date is on it, to be honest.
Does anyone in the chat know? Or Bazza, if you got a chance to look up Tinternet?
Oh, that's a mock blooming part build there. Crikey, that's just weird.
What's that?
Just building on Nerf studs. Don't often see that in a Lego set.
No. I'm just getting up to that bit now, 216. It's really fragile in places.
Yeah, once you've got bits in, it starts to stabilize up. But before then, you're a bit of wind and it's blown over. Another weird building technique.
Yeah, there are a few in this so far. But it's been good though. It's been good.
Wow. Just looking at the minifigs, looking at the torsos and that, especially on the knights.
Yeah, I think that I'm a bit disappointed with some of the selection on the Sanctum, to be honest. It was that Kerry saying 215 quid, but basically 1st of August for Sanctum.
First of August. Yeah. So that's
minifigure saying 1st of August. Yeah, so a lot coming out 1st of August, but it'll be around for a bit.
Yeah, I'll get the Sanctum. I think I'll get the Sanctum first anyway. The castle. I don't know. I might do that over Christmas or something like that.
I thought the best figure was the Mordor, however you say it, with his hairpiece from the Multiverse of Madness. Not into the scary, strange version thingy.
Yeah, Si's right, actually. There is a lot coming out in August. I'm interested to know, folks. Okay, given the choice, right? Given the choice, I mean, I suppose everyone's going to go castle, aren't they? They really are.
Not necessarily.
Well, I'll August the 1st, because the thing is, right, you can save up for it in at least like you've got June's wages and you've got July's wages. Can help towards it. I'm definitely going to get the Sanctum Sanctorum, and hopefully I'll be able to live stream it or something like that. Then, it's getting into holiday season there, though, isn't it? That's the thing. Or the thing is, unless there's a really good, but you can pre-order some of this stuff now, can't you? So I think you get the gift with purchases, then, don't you? Am I right in saying that? I think you do.
Yeah, I don't think the thing's on pre-order yet. I had a look. I couldn't see the spaceship on pre-order. It's listed, but it's not pre-order. It just says coming soon.
Yeah, I'd imagine it will be next week or two, maybe.
They don't tend to do pre-orders, do they? They use it for Star Wars.
Yeah, they don't. They do. That's the only time I've ever seen them do it. I remember the Razor Crest, but I mean that was like pre-order for 6 months or something. That was, wasn't it? A lot of people thought though when they saw the Star Wars guys coming out with their silhouette Razor Crest shirt, everyone's going, "Oh, yes, what?" And then he was like, "Oh no, it's not that." But actually, it was pretty good anyway, so can't complain.
I think the M1 was on pre-order for a long time as well, wasn't it? Yeah, a couple of months.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was on that long you'd forgotten you'd ordered it.
That thing needs serious modification though to bring it up to
Yeah.
standard.
That's
He's been-
rushed big
Yeah.
style out.
Massively.
So fragile.
The wings just don't look right.
Yeah. You can't even grab it anywhere apart from one spot.
Yeah.
For a kid's toy, it's a bit.
It's big as well, isn't it?
Oh.
It's not. You know, it's longer than the actual Razor Crest. The playset one.
Right, that's the piece I'm looking for here. I reckon you get a better kit tonight, Barry.
Do you know what? I ain't gonna lie, lads. I am proper knackered. What? What's funny?
This is make me laugh.
Sorry.
Proper knackered.
South London in me. Cream crackered.
Yeah,
The US
Fat
have
Blondie's
The
got
US
a
have got a pre-order, yeah.
pre-order on Shrieking Shack. I'll be building the Shrieking Shack soon, folks.
I'm
Zavi,
getting that.
well, I got an affiliate thing going on with Zavi. I'm like
Really?
an
You've
ambassador.
never mentioned that?
I'm like an ambassador for it. Okay, have I never mentioned that? Because
No,
I,
never
you know what?
mentioned that, no.
Yeah, because Craig,
Plug that
honestly,
more.
mate, I get like 10% discount. I do using the discount code, and this is for real, folks. LBB Lego. So if you want to buy anything internationally as well, use the code LBB Lego. You will get 10% off retail price stuff. And if you really want to help the channel out, and this is the third way of helping the channel out, you can use my affiliate link as well. But yeah, they're sending me a free Lego set, which is the Shrieking Shack, which I think is pretty nice.
Awesome.
It is. It's good of them to do it.
Yeah, I'll certainly be using your link a lot more because I won't be buying things off Lego like I used to. I just don't think it's worth it for VIP points and that anymore.
No, because the VIP points now are not worth as much as they was.
No, exactly. Yeah. So I'm definitely going to be looking for more deals in retailers, and I use Avi a lot anyway. So yeah, I'll be using your link to get my Lego sets.
Cheers, dude. And you know, that's
is
the
it-
thing though. With retail, right? You're paying the retail thing for it because there'll be brand new stuff. You get 10% off. That's 5% more than what you get on VIP points.
Is it just on Lego though, Greg, or is it on other stuff like Zavi? Or is it just
Anything,
Lego?
I think it will work on anything, but I've never tried actually, to be honest. So give it a
So I
go.
want to get my Grogu. I eventually want to get my
Thanks,
Grogu.
Fab, on
and
this. Maybe I'll ask them if they can broaden it out or something like that. I'll ask them because what sort of stuff? What else do you buy?
Well, from
I
there,
think
I
it's
buy a
on
lot of
everything,
I buy a lot of Jaws stuff from there and Jurassic Park stuff like memorabilia.
Yeah.
But like I say, I've been lining
okay.
up the Grogu, the 1-to-1 scale Grogu, and it's quite expensive. So it'd be really nice to.
Yeah,
get that.
I'll ask them. I'll get back to my account guy. We just call him an account dude. Will that work? Yeah, it does. 100% Fab on this. You can buy Lego on in the US using Zavi and use. And I'm not joking. Use LBB Lego. The details are in the description of this video, and you will get 10% off your Lego sets. I pay. I think it's like £9 a year or something. You pay and you get for the rest of the year. Then you get free postage with it as well, which I've always found was quite useful. But Zavi is a good alternative. There's other places to buy Lego from. Argos, iWoot as well. I want one of those. But Zavi, I can get you 10% discount on it, folks.
Yeah, there's a lot of Jurassic World sets at the moment on sale there. So if you're into Jurassic World sets, go and do it, man.
Yeah, if there's any sets that are in the sales, I can't give you discount. You can't use a discount on that. But if it's brand new sets that come out,
Oh, right, okay.
like it's just retail price stuff. It is.
You're still getting a
Still,
discount, though,
still
aren't you?
better than
Yeah, it's still
it's
better
still
than
a
paying for.
discount.
Like day one comes out, Lego aren't going to discount any of their brand new sets. But if you use the link from Zavi and the promo or the code LBB Lego, you'll save 10% discount on it. And just so you know, folks,
Awesome.
because people say this, if you do use my link, I think I earn a penny or something like that. I don't know what it is anyway. It's a tiny percentage, but use it if you want. But the main thing is use LBB Lego and then you save yourself 10%. That's the main thing.
How much is that looping set?
The looping
Shrieking
set.
Track. The Shrieking
Yeah,
Shack.
the one.
Oh,
you
the Shrieking
talk
Track.
about.
Oh, £90, £89.99, I think it is.
You get the tree and you get the honk house. Sorry, I don't know about Harry. So.
Yeah, I they basically emailed me, right? They said, "Here's a link to all the various themes. Which set? What? Let us know what set you want." And I thought, well, the Harry Potter stuff is really good, and I really like the figures that come with that Shrieking Shack. So I was like, "Yeah, may I have that one, please?" And they said, "Yeah, great stuff, no problem." And apparently, I'll get that next week. So once I do, folks,
Nice.
I've just got to advertise that I've got it from Savvy, all that sort of thing. Because again, do you know what though? They class it as you're an ambassador for Savvy, which is totally cool. But they said, but to do this, we want you to do this bit of marketing, that bit of marketing, and this bit of marketing. I'm thinking, marketing, being an ambassador, that rings a bell. Just saying. But I'm totally cool with it because ultimately, folks, I get to give you guys 10% if you want to use it. So,
yeah, no, don't take the Mickey.
Exactly. No, where it's coming from. She goes, "Yep, is this you? Can't wait for this. Minifig doesn't look exclusive though. Is this you? Have a look that up. What's this you saying? He's saying, Bricklink, did you see the new rumored Harry Potter gift we purchased, the staircase? Yep, that's looking good. Yeah, like that. Yeah, I'm well into a bit of Harry Potter stuff. I really am. I wanted to. I was going to get them. Ask them to send me the one with the kind of Grimmons or something like that. It's called
Grimmauld Place. Yeah,
Grimmauld Place. Yeah.
But I just thought, no, it's just I don't want to take the Mickey. You know what I mean? So I just went for a kind of I think £90 is pretty good to get free, isn't it? I mean, let's face it, I'm always up for a bit of freebie Lego.
That'd be a nice Halloween set, that will.
That's what I thought. I got to be honest. I looked at that. That's the first thing I said to Si I think we covered them actually on we did a backlog a couple of weeks ago, and I definitely said to him, I said that has got a Halloween set written all over it, but it will work in a city as well. That's one of the reasons I did it. As I was just like, and that's what I've got to do for my city now. The main thing is I've got to get a train track down, or at least roughly down anyway. And then I've just got to start building stuff to start putting in the city. Do you know what I mean? That really is it.
You just got to get on with it, get your layout sorted, and then the fun really starts.
Yeah, and I think I'll probably do that tomorrow. I'll probably come down here. I got quite a lot of train tracks, so you never know, Craig. I might not even need to borrow any of yours. I'll give it a go, and I might give you a buzz and just say, "What do you think of this?" And then that'll be that. And then I can start meals plating up stuff. And I want to and I might give you a call anyway tomorrow, anyway, Craig, because I want to ballast the train track, but I want to know. I bought a load of 2x4 reddish brown tiles, but should I do it like that, or should I go 1x4? Oh, here we go. Oh, that's 1x4 if ever there was one. Right.
That's the best way to do it.
Yeah, I like that way as well. Okay, I'll have to buy a load of them.
It looks so cool.
Yeah,
Problem
it does
is
look
you've got
good,
to put grey plates underneath it, but that helps raise it to the right level for train tracks, so you can then add the.
Are they plates? Are they plates?
So there's grey plates underneath the track.
Yeah, make it bigger.
Yeah, so it's grey. There's grey plates there, that layer, so that then you don't have the big chunky 2.
Hey, Big Nate. Big Nate's in the house.
Let me take one off and I'll show you.
Good to see you, mate. Hope all is well with you.
Can you see that?
Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I see. Yeah. Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you're not doing it across every bit. You're doing it even.
Yeah, looks good, man.
Yeah.
It looks so cool.
Good shout.
Is that the one you copied off of Brixie? Is that the one you copied off of Brixie? Was it?
Probably the other way around, wasn't it?
No.
Look at that. Is my disgusting face.
No.
I was waiting for
it.
I was going fishing.
And I've never had a pawn tash either. Thank you.
You've got a pawn beard, though, haven't you? It's got a pawn beard.
Designer stubble. It's Hemsworth.
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 So what do you reckon, folks? You lot that are out there at the moment, there's over 30 of you out there watching at the moment, and I do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
crikey.
They just seem to want to watch us.
I do apologise, people.
Yeah, we apologise in advance. Would you guys be cool with me doing more city stuff? Let me know. Let me know. And if you don't want to mention it in the chat, drop me a message on something like Instagram or something like that. Because I want to do that. And I want you lot to sort of come along with me while I'm doing it as well. So, and I'm dead excited by it as well.
Look at it this way, chat. If he don't, you're never going to see Lagondon because he needs a push up the backside.
Lagondon. Everyone knows what Lagondon is, and it doesn't. And it's only sort of semi in existence, but you can see it in the background there.
Definitely a semi.
It's doing it. Semi.
Yeah,
it's a semi. It's a good name, though,
it's semi-leg. It's leg. That's what it is. Not Lagondon. It's leg.
It's leg. But yeah, I think like when I just do live streams building stuff for it. Like I need cars, I need buildings and that. So I'm just going to be building stuff and then putting it in there.
Tell you what's hard: minifigures. You need to get your minifigures. You need to.
Yeah, no, this is another thing.
And...
I've been buying them. I've been buying them in the background without people knowing that I've been getting them. I haven't been necessarily putting them into Lego hauls or anything like that. I've been collecting. Believe it or not, folks, I actually buy a lot of stuff that I don't even show that on Lego hauls or anything like that. So, to be honest, right, I started the backlog with Sire back in the day, and between you and me, my backlog's bigger now than what it ever has been. So, and a lot of that really comes down to knowing that I've got a city and I need to put stuff in it. And yeah, like I say, there's going to be some big influences from people like, I guess, Brixie and one or two others, and Craig as well. Craig, you're officially the LBB mentor now, mate.
Oh, thanks.
I like how he used to call upon you to know what bricks are what. Where's Craig?
I do.
What's this brick? Craig, where are you?
I know. That's how I fished him out. I was like, yeah, does he? Is he going to let me down tonight? I was thinking, come on, Craigster, you can do it for me. And then he'd come up with it. Oh, it's a 1x2x3 modified section with semi branch off. And it's like, yeah, that's Craig. He's there. And he's probably got about 10 of them locked away somewhere.
It's a 2x2 flag trapezoid.
Do what makes you happy, Greg. Cheers, mate. I tell you what, Burko, I've got to be honest, mate. You lot make me happy. And I just like being here doing what I'm doing. I mean, what can I say, folks, right? I've been basically most of the day sitting on my backside with you lot, building Lego. It's the life, isn't it? Isn't that the dream? I can see why Brixie and Emissaurus and all that lot are well into it. I really can. It's a good life, folks. It really is. Technically, the I can't even say the name. Minifigure, Harmony. Harmony? Is that how you say it?
Hermione.
Yeah, Hermione.
Hermione. Yeah, I said it. Harmony.
Hermione.
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 Yeah.
Yeah.
Hermione. Okay.
Hermione.
Even Sai says it better than I can. Minifigure is exclusive because it's a different something or other to what we've had before. I need to work on my pronunciations. Craig helped me in Discord with color that I couldn't figure out. He's good. He's good stuff. He's a good man. He's a good lad. And I'm really lucky to have him. You know, he was about, I think, the second person that ever joined LBB members. He twisted me arm.
Suddenly feel like the appendix.
Oh, here we go. He's a gooseberry in the
middle.
middle.
Like the appendix.
Oh, there we go. The appendix.
I like having Barry in the middle there. He's like a buffer.
He is.
Yeah, he's like a rose between two thorns.
He is, isn't he? He's like having a literally like having a duvet between us. He's like
trying
a cushion.
to massage my ego now. Look, I'm the filling in the sandwich. That's what they're trying to say.
That's it. Yeah,
He's a proper sandwich then. If you're the filling,
yeah.
Why I'm in that.
Yeah,
salt
like,
beef, mate. Salt beef, bruv.
Salt beef. Oh, blimey.
It's falling out the middle. There's that much.
It is, yeah, and you squeeze it, and he's the mayonnaise that squidges out onto the
overflowing amongst your fingers as you bite into it.
And I'm a proper Yorkshire breaded side of loaf, and then you've got this like pretty little white, floury, thin southern
panini
bread at the other end.
Panini. Yeah, slightly over to. Oh, I tell you what, right? Talking of paninis and stuff like that. When Snap was over last weekend, right? So he stayed over Friday night. Do you know what he had for the first time ever on Saturday morning. Right, and apologies, Snap, if you don't want me to tell anyone this, but I'm telling them because it's a culture thing. No, he's never ever had crumpets. And crumpet. Fucking straight up, mate, straight up. He's never had a crumpet. And I was
crumpets.
Loads
of butter.
So yeah, I did it. I like mine really like practically black.
Swimming in butter.
Loads of butter on it. And so I said, describe it to me. What does it taste like to you, Snap? He went, it just tastes like really thick bread. And I thought, do you know what? It's actually a good point. It is, I suppose, thick bread.
With holes in it.
Yeah, it is. Honestly, I love crumpets. Honestly,
crunchy on the outside, soft in the middle.
Yeah, love it, dude. But I love it really. Like I cook mine in the toaster and I put it down. I plunge it 3 times at least. I really do. What's that? Something fat? In fat, I think you can make the figures in the case. Oh, in fact, I think that. Sorry, missing out the C. I gotta go again, Fab Blondies. Honestly, Fab Blondies, you tease us with your presence. You really do. She goes, you gotta go. It's dinner time. And I've literally gone through the day with all the stuff that she's been doing. And there's old Brickapix saying, crumpet. Yeah, I know what you mean. Love a bit of crumpet. I really do. Right. I was telling him all the derogatory terms that we use crumpet for as well. Got to be done. What can I say? I'm teaching you what,
peanut butter on crumpets is not too bad.
Yeah, I love peanut butter on crumpet. I don't put butter on peanut butter crumpets because that's like, sensationally bad for you.
Deep fried crumpet.
No, that's interesting. Yeah, there's definitely some funny old building techniques in this. Yeah, that bit on top of the where you're building on top of the studs on the archway, like the sort of second archway section, that is definitely not Lego style. That's like just about holds itself in place.
How many more bags you both got?
Oh, it's a lot of bags left.
Yeah, I'm on to bag 5 now, so I've stopped.
Yeah, I'm going to finish bag 4 and then we'll call it a night, I think. So I've probably got about another 15 minutes to go. Or so. But yeah, what do you think, folks? You want to see Lagondon up and running more? You want to see me doing more Lagondon-based live streams and videos, of course, folks? Because I'm doing less live streams. I'll be doing more videos. As simple as that. Let me know, folks. Give me an L. If you want to see it, L for Lagondon. Is this you saying what a crumpet? As good as a proper burger? Oh, it's nothing like a burger, mate. It's a proper savoury thing that you have in the morning for breakfast. Actually, you can eat them any time of the day.
A cup of tea. Gotta have a cup of tea.
A cup of tea, and I like them with a poached egg. Poached egg and avocado goes very well.
Yes, corned beef and avocado goes well as well.
Corned beef? I've not had corned beef in years.
Yeah, I had a corned beef sandwich with avocado the other day. It's nice.
Corned beef and a slice of cheddar and then toasted in the sandwich is fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds good, man. Sounds good.
With the Breville toaster.
The Breville toaster.
The deep fried Breville toaster.
George Foreman.
That is a lean, mean, so-and-so machine.
Yeah. I use me George Foreman for that.
George Foreman.
Yeah.
We've got a George Foreman. We've had it 10 years. I've used it once, I think.
We use it all the time. It's great.
Yeah, we do, yeah. Awesome for meats and chicken and that.
Yeah.
Takes all that shite out of it. Excuse my language.
Yeah, you put sausages on it and you see the amount of stuff that comes out of it and you're like, yeah I'm glad I did it.
A lot of excess
not in the
water and that.
Yeah,
it's good. We got the ones with the plates where you can take the plates off and clean them separately.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Oh, I see. I think that's that.
Yeah, I let all the fat go into the drip tray and then I get the drip tray and lick it or no, I don't really.
Oh! Bread and dripping.
Yeah. He likes licking a greasy tray. I tell you what, it is a bad habit for you folks. So we've got a proper griddle on our oven. We've got this quite wide oven. It's got this griddle section on it. Honestly, one day when we're doing the eggs and the bacon on it, I'll put a picture out there for it. It's honestly, it's amazing. It smells delicious, right? But when all the bacon is cooking on it, I'll like dip bread into the bacon and you get the taste of all the fat. Oh, it tastes amazing.
I like fried bread. Cooking the bacon and then doing fried bread after.
Yeah. 100%, mate. That's what
Heart
it
attack
is.
on a plate, that is.
Yeah.
Look at all this crap left over from this bag that's clearly for the next lot.
It
Plates.
is Honestly's issue. It really is. I love it being there in the centre. It's not going to stay there. It's just somewhere to put it.
You guys really ain't selling it to me.
Right, that's good. We're there. Oh, let's get those bits done. God, I've slowed right down. I have.
Look
I'm losing the energy. I'm losing the energy.
Show off.
Do you ever think you'll do like a sort of a brown forest version of that, Craig?
No.
You're going to leave as is.
I'm going to do a lot of similar buildings in black and then move them into the brown as they get nearer to where the castle is. Because you can have black forests. I love black forest Garrett. It's my favourite pudding.
I like black forest gatto. Yeah, it's weird being black. Was it an enjoyable build? Tell us a little bit about it.
It was really enjoyable. It was a fantastic build. It's a really, really nice set. There's some really nice pieces on it as well that I haven't got many of in my collection that I need to get. Some of them I did order on Lug Bulk, including brown 1x1 tiles and 1x4 tiles from the train track.
Do you wish they were selling it though, so that more people, it was more accessible for people?
Why not? It's a good little set.
If they sold that at 25 quid, 30 quid, I would have bought that for.
Yeah, I think it would sell really well.
Even at $29.99, that would sell.
Yeah, I would have bought 4 of them.
But yeah, it's just good, and it's like got no extra things that the original has got. It's very, very little bit inside, but then it leaves it open for people to add their own stuff or add on to it. Or
one thing I like the original. What the original had is the do you know, like the whip. You used to
the
get
whip
for
that
the
hang down.
cart.
Yeah, you can hang.
So you
can
can
get a
hang
few of them
down.
out. My thing, I've got loads of them.
The green ones look really good.
I would imagine, Craig, that this what we're building now, the castle in the forest. I would imagine that feels quite different, doesn't it, to the hideout? Oh, he's gone.
He's gone to find something. Gone to find a part, I think.
Good stuff. What's going on out there? I think those are the parts of the raft which you built last. Okay. Aussie's in the house. Aussie Adam Bricks. Aussie Adam Bricks. Good to see you, my friend. Happy Sunday where you are, dude.
I got a few of them, Bazzer.
Blimey.
50.
Why do you need 50 of them?
Because that's the minimum quantity that we ordered on Lug Bulk.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the minimum ones you get. So, Bazza, what's happening with you? Because I haven't got much more to build now. But what are you going to be up to for the next few weeks or so? What does sort of June, July have in store for Foolin With Bricks?
Whoa!
I know you're coming on London Calling. I think next week, aren't you?
I don't know. Am I?
Yeah, I think
I don't remember you asking me.
I think it's last week or next week or the week after or something like that.
Yeah,
Bazza, are you coming on Foolin on Friday?
I'm Foolin.
Yeah, are you coming on London Calling on Friday?
No, am I?
Oh yeah, do you want to come on?
It's just I'll find out I'm going to be walking into a trap if I answer. What's going on here?
I'm just saying, do you want to come on London Calling on Friday?
I don't know. It's up to Greg.
Well, Barry's always welcome. Why is this Craigster?
We'll see.
I'm just saying, because you was like, am I? I don't know if I'm going. And so like, right, do you want to come on? And you say, yes. And I'm going, Greg, Barry's on London Calling on Friday. Job done.
Well, the thing is, we got. I think Barry's due to come on this week or the following week. One or t'other. I can't remember exactly which one it is, but it'll be one or the other one, Barry. I know. You know that.
So I'll be on in the next 2 weeks at some point.
You're not that organised. Where's your notebook? Come on.
I am organised. I got it. It's all online. It's all online. Like I say, I've just remembered. It's either going to be this week coming, i.e. next Friday, or the Friday after. It's one of the others.
Sai saying this is weird. It is weird because it's like 11 and we've been like messing with Lego all day.
Literally all day I've sat down just doing stuff, man. Just building Lego. I'm not going to even try and finish this because I won't have no voice left at the end of it. But I am enjoying this set though. This is a good set. But there's some really odd little techniques there are.
Ozzy Adams asking, do you plan to mock out a bigger forest, Greg? Of course he doesn't. He thinks he might, but he doesn't.
Maybe in 2025. I might do a forest. I'll call it St. James's Park or something like that. That's my favourite. That's my favourite park in London, by the way, folks.
Ian was saying those are the parts for the raft which you build last. Oh, thanks, Bricklink Designer Program, for giving me stuff that I don't use till the end.
I used to work opposite there.
What, St. James Park?
Yeah.
But the building opposite St. James Park is Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, I used to work at Churchill Warrams.
He nearly said he used to work at Buckingham Palace. Said.
I wish.
Red Carnage saying, is that GWP black? Oh, God. Yes, it is, because the original was black. Otherwise, it'd be weird.
It seems weird that it's black.
No.
No, it doesn't, because it's mimicking the old one.
Yes.
You can mock a brown version.
The brown one
makes a brown version, which is really awesome, to be fair. And I'll be doing that at some point.
I'm not sure some of the parts that they've used in that are in brown yet, but yeah, be interesting.
Yeah.
Have you got a white string yet? That's not used at all. Okay. Bonus.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, you do. You get a white string in it, don't you? You sort of think
Woohoo!
Parts left over and all that.
Why are they just not putting them in the bags they're meant to be put in? I don't understand.
It's not got the same quality control as it as the...
No.
Okay.
100% not.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing I would...
dude in Hungary putting them together, in it on his own.
The only thing I would say that they really need to sort out is the quality of the PDF document. That is totally, like,
I mean,
bad.
it was all right. It wasn't.
What's it like? Is it like a scanned old... like you get someone in PDFs where they're scanned from the old instructions. So the quality's not quite there, and you've got different colours.
You can download it and have a look. It's
on.
Just the resolution of the colours isn't very sharp.
I'll have to have a look.
And then there's some funny angles that they're taking the pictures from, which is clearly done like when you do the instructions in Studio. So it looks like you're trying to put a part somewhere, you're not putting it because it's the angle of the view of it.
Actually, funny you should say that. When I was building that on my live stream, the exact same thing happened, where the angle wasn't quite right, and I was putting it, and that's what messed me up. And I had to go back and redo it all.
Yeah, I get that. With this, there's been a couple of times when I thought, oh, blimey, the angle seems a bit out on this. It really does.
Does Casting the Forest include any of the Sai O'Connor carrots? No, I don't think so.
It definitely does not.
Not the Sai O'Connor version, anyway.
You plant a big one under the bridge.
Yeah, I think Sai likes them small but sweet. Just saying.
Stubby as well.
Stubby. Yeah, he likes some stubby.
At least you see in the dark.
Stubby Sai.
Yeah, makes the ring see in the dark.
Oh yeah, with it, blimey.
That's why I like glow in the dark pieces, isn't it?
They could be white, actually. Yeah. You could be onto something there, Craigster.
You got carrot in that Chinese.
Wherever he buys that, can you see it in the dark? No. Oh, I'm not interested in it then.
So when I said about light bulbs, then he must have really cottoned on to that one, hasn't he? He'd be like, woo, even better.
Yeah. Yeah, none of those energy saving ones.
Yeah.
Right.
You ever go to Benidorm side, there's a person I can put you in touch with that does a lovely trick with a light bulb.
No, I know who that is.
She's called Vicky, that's all I'm saying.
Oh man.
It lights up all on its own.
It's not one of those energy saving ones as well. Do you remember in the old days, the energy saving ones, they used to take ages to light up, didn't they?
And they're all about 8 foot long. Is she called Vicky? Yes, she is, Gary. You know what I mean. Don't go to the middle of that stage show. That's all I'm saying. Not saying anything.
I like it. There's loads of these little 1x3 arch pieces in this, isn't there?
Yeah, very castle-y, yes.
Dude,
You got 3-in-1 castle.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
one of them. I need to
get
get 3, don't I?
Yeah, you get a few of those arches in that as well.
Yeah, I'm just watching out for those to go discounted.
Yeah, the cheapest they dropped was at Smith's, I think.
Oh, how much did it go on Smith's?
I think they went about 60.
Blimey, 60. That's way cheaper. That's good.
They're about 90 out there. To be fair, that Viking ship I thought was a bit expensive, and then I saw Jang's taking it apart on his Patreon stream. It's actually quite big. It's quite a decent size.
Yeah, it's quite long.
Yeah.
Not seen the review yet, but I know he's the sub
Yeah.
the sub thing of it was bigger than expected. Like, there's loads of room in it and things. I
might get one and take a bit out of it and turn it into a galley ship.
Oh, okay, good idea. Not got much more to go. It is it's like a really itty bitty kind of set to put together.
Yeah.
But
Fiddly
after a
bits.
while, yeah, it's fiddly. And then after a while, you sort of think, oh, I mean, that's never going to hold up or anything like that. And then after a while, it's totally fine, which is kind of cool. So let's pop that on there. What goes up there? Oh, it's one of those.
These who enjoyed the chat and lurking got loads of chores done at the same time. Lovely day. Yes.
Nice.
You know what? I'm intrigued, right? What do you lot out there do while are you watching my streams? Are you listening in? Are you watching it for educational purposes? What do you do? Because I do everyday sort of things when I'm watching streams and stuff like that. Which is why sometimes I always say hello and then I say sort of hello chat, how you all doing and stuff like that.
Educational purposes. Us three.
Is that really a question you want the answer to? Please send photographs of what you do while you're watching the stream.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know what you do, Rich. I know what you do. You're watching the Formula One. That's what you're doing.
Be careful of reflections. Yeah, what's going I saw an interview, right? I saw an interview with is it you don't want to know what I do watching your streams, Greg? Oh yeah. What's his face? Hamilton was saying basically, and he seemed really candid and coy about it. He just seems to think like, oh yeah, our car's not going to do anything this year, so good luck to us. What's that, blimey? So what do you think about that, Hamilton?
Clean the kitchen or I build something. Clean the kitchen or I build. How often do you clean the kitchen? Listening to you lot and surfing the net. Currently sat on the couch folding laundry. God, we all living the life out here. Lester making a mosaic of a Circuitana. Where to bring it back, Lester? Well done. Yes, watching video editing our studio building. Yep, good. Well done, you two.
Oh god, it is funny.
It's just real life, though,
thank you. We're in the Lego room building something. I mean, Si, clean the kitchen or I build something. So that means Si just cleans the kitchen then, because we've never seen him build anything.
Yeah.
I reckon Si just throws his Chinese around the kitchen so that, oh, let's clean it again. And I read that as honestly they're usually sorting pants or packing eBay while watching. It's parts. Sorry. Oh, the joys.
So this is the thing, right? So I'm on to bag 5 now. Did you have like this brown plate finish?
Yeah, that's what he said. It's for the raft that you build at the end.
Yeah. So this is so weird, honestly.
This
folks.
is all. I've got loads.
This is what this set's like. Look, this is what I've got left over from that last bag.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, look.
That is ridiculous.
That's
But you
all
end
the
up using
stuff
it
left over.
Yeah, I'll put it in here. This is where I'm collecting all the other bits. There's some great parts that come with this, folks. Look, you get this here. How about that? That's called a burp, isn't it?
Yeah.
But look at that. That's lovely. That is. You got this lovely pony here as well.
Big
You like a
ugly
nice
piece.
You like a nice pony, didn't you? Foolin.
Yeah, especially after I've had a curry.
I love the foil. The foil's real cute. I don't come with
Yeah.
the set, but I just love it.
Yeah, me too.
You seen the new there's a new one in the new castle set. What is it? Just remembering what it was.
Burko's parting out sets for Bricklink. Living the life, boys. Aren't we? Living the life. Well, anyway, I'm up to bag 5, which is 239. How many? Let's have a look and see how many parts, how many different. Oh, 610.
It's a little lamb. That was it.
That's all right. So got a little way to go yet to be halfway, but you know what? It's it is what it is. It is what it is. I think on that note, I think we can kind of wind down a little bit.
He's finding light bulbs, red carnage. That's what he's doing.
Pants.
Carrots and light bulbs. That's what he's in the kitchen. I'm cleaning the don't come in.
Don't come in. I'm doing the pants. I folded the pants. I'm at a crucial moment. Because they were carnage because of the kids. There's a point of cleaning up, tidying up. But yeah, I'm loving it so far. It's a really nice build. It really is. Very, very cool. What do you think of it so far, Craigster? I'm liking it.
It's been really good.
Yeah.
Pretty much what I expected, to be honest. No real surprises.
There we go. This is the cam. This is the cam that they were using earlier on.
Yeah.
Which everyone did not like as well.
Yeah. The proctology camera that they were using.
Oh, there we go. We can do that.
Just wish they'd cleaned it.
Exactly. There we go. It's a really cool set, folks. There's a lot to do in this. I think there's going to be some kind of fun parts to it as well. You've got this trapdoor here. You pull that out. There we go. It's called a play feature. Get a bit bored of that quite quickly, but here we go. You can have some fun with that. With a thing. What did you get up to? Did you get up to bag 5 or did you do 6?
No, I stopped where you finished. So
you stopped where? Good stuff. So anyway, look out for us, folks. We'll be back in the next couple of weeks, I suspect, for part 2 of this. That was really good fun. And on that note, Foolin, are you up to anything in the next couple of weeks or so, dude?
Well, I've just finished my display, finally. It's taken me a long time, but I finally got it done. So, yeah, at least I've got a different backdrop now, or will have. I'm going to be obviously making a reaction video to the castle set tomorrow.
Yeah.
And when I get the gift with purchase at the end of the month, I'll probably do a review on that.
And we're cleaning the kitchen, Lorraine, so we can't do it tomorrow.
Yeah,
and I'll
can't
be
do
on
tomorrow.
London's calling in the next 2 weeks.
I got to be doing chores and stuff like that tomorrow, Lorraine. I tell you what, I will be on though. I'll be on Good Morning Brickworld tomorrow. I think I'm on it for. It's a random one, so I've got no idea what we're talking about. I suspect LegoCon 2022 is going to come up in conversation there. But yeah, what about you, Craigster? London calling next Friday for you, dude, and SARS on
Thursday. Yeah, I'm not sure if it is on Thursday or not. I think it is on Thursday. I can't remember. Rich is going away for 1 week, so we won't be doing it when he's away.
Oh, okay. That's cool. So yeah, look forward to that, folks. So just in case you just tuned in and you think, oh, SARS, what's he talking about? It sounds like a disease or something. It's not. It's better than that. It's called Some Assembly Required. Do check it out, folks. It kicks off on a Thursday in the UK at 9:30. That is, of course, 4:30 EST USA time.
It's equally infectious, and once you've been on, you need to have your jabs afterwards. So yeah.
You do, especially if you've shared a green room with Bazza and Aldendorf.
Or still in it like cabbage.
Yeah, this is true. Because Baz is on it, but I think Baz has only missed a couple of weeks on that, haven't you, Bazza?
On what?
Oh God,
Some assembly.
Yeah, some assembly required.
Yeah.
You love it on here.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I missed the 2 heavy weeks.
Okay,
And
the 2 heavy
when I was in
weights.
hospital,
Yeah, it was
but
heavy.
normally,
They've done a couple of
I've
heavy
done it.
ones. I have. Folks, please, if you're tuning in or if you just tuned in or you haven't done so yet, please do give the stream a thumbs up. I've just stopped the survey as well. 69 people voted, so I've ended the poll just there. Asking the question, what is your favourite theme from the options below? Those options being Castle and Viking came in tops at 50%. Space came second with 23%. And Pirates came third with 17%. And good old Ninjago came in with what I feel is a healthy 8%. That was good. Thank you, everybody who voted on that. Thank you, everybody who gave us a thumbs up. And thank you, everybody who watched tonight as well. Let's run through a few, shall we? Is this you? Red Carnage, beautiful Lorraine Fox, Brick Scene as well. Cy O'Connor, good to see you, dude. Hope you enjoyed your day as well, watching the Lego Con. Brickapix, lovely to see you, Brickapix. Lester as well. The wonderful Brick Bods, Carrie and Ian, that is, folks. Aussie Adam Bricks. You know, when you're up late, when you get people from Australia coming in. Tim Brainbridge as well. He was in today. Lovely to see you, mate. Fab Blonde is too. She was here. Burko Bricks, Axel Plate. Always good to see you, Axel Plate. And one Brick Stud. And the Minifig Who, to name but a few. And on that note, folks, watch out for me tomorrow. I'll be making a cameo role on Good Morning Brick World. And on that note, at the very least, I will see you next Friday for London Calling 125. Take care, everybody. Have a wonderful week. And I'll see you very, very soon. But for now, Lego is a wonderful thing. And each and every one of you peeps out there are too. Take care. And I'll leave you with these final thoughts to take away with you for the evening. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Sweet dreams.